My police are just, I don't know.
Big dog. Oh, Baba, what? Big dog.
Who's that? You don't know what I can write.
Just a ketchup one.
Oh, you're so serious.
Eh? No, we just a ketchup. Hey, just a ketchup. Morning, man.
Are you still a pushy and like that?
Jam, go, Pastor. My boss, I work your business, you have to see me.
They not say nothing. Where you go? Aisha. Huh? Then for the panic, then for the panic blood, then for the panic.
Yo, Shandes. They done this, some second soft man. Here. That's it.
Right, that's what they for.
Shandes.
They might run come and kill me.
One of the death squad police is not Terrorize.
I school if you can't put it, but you can't keep it and go to my search.
Don't you disgusting? And I have something to show you from now. Dog shit prime minister. I walk around Paradise as a cloud leader. The social dog shit prime minister.
On the mean still.
You come out and talk about and speak out about the youth of the police, the murder in a Terrorize. But my parade himself, I want to clown around Jamaica from this money. If anybody have information, the police
Police party, I keep.
stink. Andrew Morgan stink, push the wall and boy.
No. That we are, that's how they are going to kill nobody can see. Police are running and kill people. And put one pan them and say, I shoot out.
Dirty Andrew. Keeping boy Andrew. Over blood clot and what? Stink like.
See it again, come in. Because I come in.
You see they can keep election and peace and have a real body man. And I'm shoot a bush like dogs and stuff. I think the response to blood clot keeping criminal Andrew. The police are murdered in the walk around. Blood clot, lick out of the stomach. You got this aboard and you have come back like late, you run out of the community.
I'm even from Cameroon.
Said police and Terrorize because some of my police are told somebody make me run out of the blood clot, you bring our bush for blood
I'd like more of
No,
them
we
than
need to
necessary.
think back in the Prime Minister. Talk about the murder. The police they murder the youth on the camera. But he up and down in a people's place now. Yeah, man, man, what you want some shit out there, John Crow.
I like the bunny. Yeah, that's what
Big up everybody who take in dirty Prime Minister parade himself up and down in a Jamaica. Like my small in Spain. Want to wake him up with some shit water out of the community. Dirty bumbo clad, dog shit and gold. Party man, the things that nobody pray to kiss and no pussy. The people the Prime Minister who can peace and nobody can respect. Party man, go and declare ourselves.
Everybody, careful what you do that yet.
Grand Rising to everybody who to the jump on. Yeah, the police them in a Clarendon. A parade themselves as a clown and feel like nobody. And with the blood. Nobody know with the blood clot go to JCF. The JCF wants scrap. And get rid of these gunmen and Andrew split. And Harris Strong put in there to kill out people. Even Bumbo clot Andrew in himself.
You say if I'm from the race, ready to any figure out school. Grass. Business here.
They might have my business there.
What the fuck are grass? Sister. Big and way thing, sister girl.
They might have my business there.
No respect to this people in pussy. People nobody have respect in the ban and come and the ones that they say fake dog shit.
I send me some money.
Much more than that, but they are in the pussy, they take me here, and I'm pussy with.
You know the blood clot him a go. But to wake him up with shit water out of the community. Run when dirty blood clot.
Like police in that.
Harris Strong. Beat him out of the
I like
community.
police there.
Yes, it is Clarendon.
The constitution is support him, you know.
I like police, you need to like them that.
Hold on with a lot of big public servant and not pretend like I'm a god boy and a public servant.
Yeah, school in Maga.
Boy, I think you can intimidate me. I'm going to the woman. And left me right. Yeah?
Ah,
I'm
Jesus.
talk about it and call it a name. But I'm no man and left me right. Go find the friend thing holding around. So I'm going to take up the black pussy. And I'm not making it without apology to my family. All of these politicians in the Jamaica Labour Party, when I'm out to the woman, and where?
Let's handcuff. Yeah.
Say, hold on,
For me, I got the kind of figure go there.
13 or 16
Yeah, me soon any live.
None of them not cheating everything every thief is dead. Politician thief, regular thief,
Then I'm going now, guys, and I'm going to live.
Bad man, Andrew only want to blood clot liquid in her ass, you know. Because a gunman business him a deal with, you know, him a pretend like him a somebody, you know. Him want to ras clot liquor for him ras skin, you know. See what them a do, you know. You wanna see what them a do?
What do you want me to
See
talk
what them
about?
a do? Use the police a kill out the people them and the thing.
That's not my business to tell you now.
Me have like me have the reward.
Man, you shop like a poor sir.
Give woman the reward. You need to give man the reward.
No, me can't read no blood clot. I'm gonna tell you
Man,
again.
if you care one drunker like you, you know. Go and get a special drunker in Jamaica and give him a reward. If you care such a drunker,
You know, if
come
you
up
watching
and
it, you
give him a
can't always come off, you know. Come in, I go on life to show you. Me don't know who this is. One girl named Jessica. I'm going to go on life and show them fact. They want to hear what. The blood couldn't listen. I couldn't listen.
I want to labor right, man. Don't feed the drunker now, man.
No, me say. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. One crumbs.
Calm it up this man. Use the blood clot. Death squad police are calming people in them place. Andrew want to see how them for go search and look for SSL blood clot laptop, you know. You need to go for Andrew and go search your SSL laptop. Andrew's a blood clot drunker, you know. You never know. Andrew's a drunker. I need for the behind of the bar and walk up and blood clot down with police. That I can't like this pussy old dog shit here. Anyway, I'm going to start off this video here. Right here, so.
I'm here to personally express to the family members my own personal and sincere and deep condolences on this very tragic incident which has taken the lives of 4 innocent Jamaicans and has threatened the lives of members of the community. And I'm hoping for the speedy recovery.
Which blood clot speedy recovery, John Crow? A police go kill the people them, you know, on behalf of your Harris Strong, you know. Police, you know. Police are pose as gunman in a pussy. So I don't want to know come tell no lie about gang violence or gang feud, you know. Act up in the community, you know. No bumbo clot gang food, you know. Andrew Holness and the police them are the gang feud, they act up in Jamaica, you know. Bumbo clot, dirty Andrew Holness. And the police them are the gang feud, them are act up in Jamaica. The people them say police, them come and say police and start shoot people. So when you can't come put no bumbo clot word in nobody's mouth. Police do the shooting in a Linstead. Police. So when the bumbo clot Batman and Jonas I go just like you know say a police do it. I see him say when the police them got cherry chili and go kill the people them. I see him say you go there about you want reward. Just you know say nobody now come contact because the police do the killing. And you come this time again with the same reward. Go reward your mama for what business to bring a drunker like you. That you need to go do. Go reward your ma for carry one drunker like you. If you want to reward somebody. Every time the police do some killing, they go about reward. How many hear good on a Clarendon and the youth where police killing at the house on the camera? How many you open your think mouth and say nothing about that? But no, you're going over there talk about reward. Go reward your work this mama.
Of those who were injured in this gruesome, unwarranted attack. I'm also here to assure the families and loved ones of the victims that the Jamaican state and government will support them through this very difficult time. I'm here
Look for Harris Strong face.
Personally express to the family.
I know dirty think Harris Strong look on start out and think mouth. But the murder with the police them coming to the youth. And pop down the youth, the video camera system with people down there. And Andrew now come out and say nothing about that and about him come up and think mouth over here. So Andrew we're gonna run blood clot go and go come out. You know say it's a destruction to the island, pussy. Andrew you need to go away. And nobody never blood clot shows you. Yeah, glass think dirty glass word brown. And the Israel people them I wanna thief up election in a pussy, cause remember. Paul Buchanan a beat you whole time. Till you no thief your blood clot. Election when you come back, you lead. Pussy, you no know Prime Minister boy and a batty boy. And you not get no Prime Minister treatment around and a pussy. You're a criminal, you know, you're going to get treated like criminal, you know. Don't care how much links you want to have, you know. Don't care how much gunman police you want to have, pussy. Don't care how far your hand want stretch, pussy. We not rate you boy, a batty boy. You need to go away. Don't care how much social, don't care how much media houses down at Jamaica. I make you feel like you're somebody pussy and nobody in my eyes. You just a look thief in boy from 56 Cumberland Road. Same way. You just a fucking criminal. From 56 Cumberland send me a pussy when I rate you boy ya. You know Prime Minister boy, a batty boy. Go for ya. I tell you that straight brawling pussy, you know body boy ya. We not work with a criminal brethren, so you can't thief the election as a thing, you know. But pussy remember that when I work with a thief. So as long as we're there, we would never accept a thief. So when I suck pussy glass sport brown and these Israel people want thief election game, I'm tell you this bumble Batman Andrew Holness. When I work with you, you're a killer. And you're a thief. You can't blood clot you create, you can't hide me. You can't hide me, brother. You're a killer. And you're a thief. You name shit a bush and dead like dog John Crow. No ratings for you run a pussy. Run away. That of a blood clot though.
Family members, my own personal and sincere and deep condolences on this very tragic incident which has taken the lives of.
I can't wait for the day come for you run out of Jamaica. Every blood clot night me go to my bed, I'll pray for wake up the next morning and you say I run out of Jamaica. Every single blood clot morning me rise. I pray for one news to come out of Jamaica and say I run on the blood clot water. I say if I can go to Florida. You don't know. Pussy if you come out of the country and go back man. You think we're ready to buy a pussy? You think Glasgow Brown can thief election? And the local terrorist Israelite them. We have them in Jamaica. Manipulate. You think that them can make we give you a ratings pussy? You're the same junker from 56 Cumberland Road. The one where thief taxpayer money and they pretend like you big on the law pussy. Run away. You're your workless mama. Can bring one junker like you. And dirty Bruce Golding can talk about this and talk about that. Bruce Golding should have depend in second sentence now. For Jeffrey Bam them and dropping in a Valley. When I come chat pussy, a lick you don't want to get licked for run out of Jamaica. You don't know? A lick you don't want to get licked for lift up out of the blood clot country and go a pussy. Think we rate on a boy ya?
4 innocent Jamaicans and has threatened the lives of members of the community. And I am hoping for the speedy recovery of those who were injured in this gruesome, unwarranted attack. I'm also here to assure the families and loved ones of the victims that the Jamaican state and government will support them through this very difficult time, whether it is with support in counseling or in supporting any other needs that may arise. As I have met with some of the family members, I am seeing where there are needs, and some have even expressed particular support that they would require. So the entire government will be mobilized to give support to the victims and the loved ones of the victims. The conversation in the public domain as well about our crime fighting strategy sometimes forgets the victims. And so my presence here as well.
Pussy, you know, send the police and go kill the people them in a instead, you know. And setting one at the man Crawford. We know so the blood clot police in a dirty Andrew. What you think so when I know say you behind it? Drunker Andrew Wallace, we know say you the behind it, drunker. Dirty drunker Andrew Wallace, we know say you the behind it dog shit. We know say you the monster man behind this shooting, police shooting. Police all start pose like gunman now in a pussy. Andrew in a rate you in a bumper hole. Andrew we don't like you in a pussy. Andrew is a terrorist in a Batman. Andrew you need to lift up out of Jamaica in a pussy. You know, sister, we not work. You know, sister, people them not work with you. You suppress the blood clot vote a lot long election. And then turn around and TV. Pussy, we not work with you, you know. With or without an election in the Batman, we not blood clot work with you, you know, John Crow. You're a terrorist in a pussy. You never know. Andrew, you're a terrorist. You need to lift up out of the island, pussy. We not work with the batty man. We not work with the pussy. I use the police to kill out Jamaican people and I come pose. Me say me can't wait for the blood clot. They have to run out of blood clot Jamaica. You know? Me say me can't move the mind. I did a morning. The people them come to their sense and start me gonna have a lift up. Yeah, use the police the police to carry a Lindsay go make send a Lindsay go kill out the people them in a pussy. And then we have to go on like a gunman a police operate like gunman in a pussy. We get information from the ground and Lindsay there. A police do it, you know. And show people afraid for talking a bumble Andrew honest. You come and talk about reward and then fuck reward your worthless mama for bring one junker like you. You that you need to go reward. You worthless man. We bring about emo. Emo my your pussy hole. He's a terrorist on the island. And when I rate to batty boy, I tell you straight when I no care what kind of power you say you have, we still no blood clot rate you. Here? And we will never rate you. There's no rating in Jamaica for your pussy. No ratings in Jamaican for you. No, yo. How long you think say the blood clot killing of the police are gonna last? Without the people them find out, Andrew. How long you think say the police them are gonna operate as a gunman on behalf of you Armstrong and the people them not find out? Eh? The people them know say a police them a kill like gunman now, you know. True no want to justify the police shooting, you know. You know start kill back the police them start kill back people like Andrew, move your blood teeth in pussy hole and go away. You think when the member say you saw the blood clot go you saw Jamaica? You think when the member say you saw Jamaica? You think when the member say you saw the Integrity Commission pussy at the 13th of this month you go back a court batty man. You don't know nobody in Jamaica. You go back a court with teeth. Go name shit a bush like dog and go away. You don't know nobody pussy. Because you can manipulate with the blood clot, bumbo clot, shit to the plate, Governor General. If you see you know, you feel like you don't know nobody said we're drunk. As long as you have breath, we will never rate you again, pussy. No, if you even walk on the water like Jesus, we will never blood clot rate you. The best thing for Andrew is doing now just left Jamaica and go in. You think when I know say the police are killing people them pussy? What you think say? You think we are idiot? The police them going to people them place and say police and start shoot kill all 4-year-old the police them shoot. I don't know what to talk about a gunman do it. A police do it. Because they say them a police. And the people them say are the same style the police them have for ever since. They always jump out and say police. So are the same style the police them use and go kill the people them. Now you are coming for your think mouth. I can't talk about reward. Eh? Go reward your ma. For how that a big nose they can come from out of she. The big dirty nose you have hang down on your face. He's a terrorist pussy when I rate you. And we will never respect your body, man. So do your next best. Do your blood clot next best. Because by the hook and the crook, you have to come out of the parliament, pussy. Fly high, fly low, you have to come out of the parliament, pussy. No care who you want to manipulate with, pussy. You got to blood clot, lift up out of the parliament. You think we are joke with you? We not stop and stop till you have to lift up out of the parliament. Believe. We not stop till you have to lift out of that blood clot parliament. With or without a bomber clot election. Here? So mark it down on your blood clot calendar. So you hear on Talking Man TV say with or without an election, you got to leave that fucking parliament. Here?
It's the highlight that we must also focus on the victims. The 3 children who are left behind in the murder of an innocent mother. The father who was just crying a while ago, his son didn't get to...
Remember you say you know how the killing take place at Cherry Chile, remember? Eh? You say if you have daddy crocodile. You say if you have blood clot, daddy crocodile, and your mama you have mama crocodile. Like when you come from the crocodile tribe. Eh? Remember you talk how the shooting take place in Cherry Chile until we forget. And then you make you anybody who have operating, you make them delete back the video of a Google. You know remember? You said the man them have to get long gun, they have to acquire vehicle, they have to, remember you detail the crime in Anjo. And because we don't have a justice system in a Jamaica in a pussy, why in a dark prison, you know? Because we don't have a good justice system in a Jamaica. That is why you cannot parade yourself as the clown you be. Because Andrew, you's a fucking clown and a thief at that. We know say police to the killing. So no care how you want open your think mouth, Andrew. And I talk about gang feud and the blood clot gang in a Jamaica. Use the fucking gang in a Jamaica cause the problem. And we have to put a stop to this gang. We are cause the problem. And remember, you can't tell no lie on the youth them, you know. You can't tell no lie on the youth them. I police them, you have a kill out. The people them. The police. But let me tell you this bumble dog shit, Andrew Wallace. Time I'll catch up on your drunk crow. Time I'll catch up on. You can't do more than your time, you know, Andrew. Pussy. You can't do more than your time, Batman. Time is, you know, all time people say pussy. At time is the master. So you can go and run up your think mouth on every platform you get. Time is the blood clot master. You hear that shit?
Give him a grandson, the grandmother who was crying in a room, who was saying her grandson was the one who took care of her. The society must place great importance on the victims of crime, in as much as sometimes we pay to the perpetrators of crime. The victims of crime deserve justice for Jamaicans to do. And the society in how...
Hey. The local incident that happened in our Damon Crawford constituency, you know. The virgin when named Amos, what did I tell you lie? For Damon Crawford. Me get to understand, say, you know, it is alleged. And him and him gunman friend them do that something there, you know. Allegedly. That same Amos boy with that tell you lie for Damon Crawford. I get good information from the grassroots in that constituency. Say it is alleged that a Amos and a gunman friend them carry out that act. So Amos, your name a Carl. Amos, that same guy, we tell the lie on Damon Crawford. Where if it wasn't for the video footage, they would have beat Damon Crawford bad. You remember that time there? So that guy, Amos, we hear say it is alleged say you and your gunman friend them response to that shooting in a Damon Crawford, in a this constituency. You hear Amos? Your name a Carl. So may I say allegedly. It is alleged that Amos, you know about the shooting will take place in the constituency. So we are going to stay up, we ears on the ground to hear more things. But Andrew, dog shit in a gateway. And you have the police and kill out Jamaican people. Let me tell you this, pussy. You can't do more than your time. You can't do more than your time. Here? You can't do more than your time. You're upon the last of your political career. You upon the last of your political career. Remember me tell you, you can't do more than your time. Because and a vote, we are going to vote to the Jamaica, you know. I hope you hear my voice, you know, dog shit. And a vote, I'll get you to Jamaica, here. And we are going to run out your blood clot out of Jamaica. We are going to disgrace you. Trust the process. We, the original people of Jamaica, we're going to run out your blood clot out of Jamaica. And you got to go. You got, and none of your bodyguard and nobody can stop you from running from out of Jamaica. We are going to run you out of Jamaica. And you know, election and go to the poll are going to get you out. Remember me tell you, we're going to run you out of Jamaica. We going to run you out of Jamaica, pussy. We are going to run you. Your name Haffy left Jamaica. Andrew Wallace, you name Haffy left Jamaica. He's a blood clot terrorist. And Donald Trump for that look for you in that light. You're a terrorist. And you are create genocide for the Jamaican them. Using the police force, Jankro. You are create genocide for the citizens of Jamaica. Using the police force, pussy. And we know that. You see police go kill you on the camera. And now you're not hoping to think more in a Jankro. I know you know open a think mouth and condemn it, you know. That means say silent mean consent, you know. So you support the murdering of the Andrew. Pussy, you have to go left Jamaica in a batty man. Andrew, you have to go left Jamaica in a pussy. I wonder if you worthless people them not tell us you have to go left Jamaica. You worthless people them not tell us you have to go left Jamaica. You worthless mama, you worthless wife, you worthless pitney them, and you worthless brother. They not tell us you have to go left Jamaica. Pussy, you can't stay, you're a terrorist. You can't blood clot stay. And me I not talk with water in my mouth. Pussy, you have to go. And the way how me serious I now, do any blood clotting you want to do. Because me I talk my mind. Because you take up my work. Pussy, remember you work for me. So if you don't want me talk to you like this, you left my work. Simple. But so long as you catch up for my work. Pussy, you can't have my work and I use it to kill out Jamaican people. You need to left the work, you know, brother. You hear how much all KD and I tell us if you pack your bag and go, you know. How much people tell you if you pack your bag and go. It's not ready for run out of blood clot out of Jamaica. A barefoot we are going to run out here, you know. Hey, every bumbo clot morning me rise. Me I pray for you one news out of Jamaica say you run out of the island. You know believe? You remember the Marcus Garvey prophecy? Or sometime I rise in the morning, I wake for hear the Marcus Garvey prophecy, I prophesy upon you, you know. You remember Marcus Garvey said about a politician here on King Street? You remember what Marcus Garvey said about King Street with the politician? Every morning me rise. If another news me I look for one news to say, yeah, run out of Jamaica, breathless. Yeah, man. That's how we pray, brother. I hear the worst dog shit ever going in parliament, you know, Andrew. You do the most wickedness. And you look like you want to dictate and bad up people for respect you. We will never respect your pussy. No care how much criminal police have a kill people for you. We will never respect you. See, end of the day, all of we have one life to have. And none of these police are invisible. And every man is equal. So when I make you pussy or dirty and jewelness, intimidate we. Here, John Crow, we will never accept one blood clot leader. We're afraid of. We will never work with a leader in my country when I'm afraid of. Afraid of your mama, afraid of what? No, look up blood clot, dog shit, public servant. We are work for me. Can't make me afraid of them. Because anything we do, we do not power, it's illegal. When you tell police we go take out man and them better apologize to you. You think say you can get talking man on TV, apologize to you. The police have a blood clot, shoot me. Me. No police boy or girl can have me apologize to Andrew Holness. You have to just do your next best pussy. Me will never in this life or the next life apologize to Andrew Holness for nothing what me say. So if I the gunman police me have just telling them have to shoot me, you know. Because if I apology, you gotta wait from me. Talking man TV. You gotta wait till the owl and grey. And left this earth. Because you will never get an apology from me pussy. Because I don't like thief. I despise. I believe every thief is dead. Me believe if I have a thief, if it's dead. Because if I have a thief, a bad man I have. And if I have a bad man, you do wicked things. So I feel like people who thief, nothing they amongst us. That's my motto. So I don't like, no, I used to do security work, you know. And when I do security work, a thief, I did that look out for, you know. So you think, say, I got left security work now. And come hug up in arm with one blood clot thief just because it's so fortunate say the thief happens to be the fucking prime minister. So because the prime minister the thief now, if you bypass, cut my eye pass at the thief there. Not a blood clot in my book, brother. For your thief, you get the same treatment and the same disrespect like how I disrespect any thief in a Jamaica. So I'm tell you this pussy, there's no special treatment around here for you. Because he's a thief, and for your thief, you must know say it come with disrespect. So pussy, go declare your asset and contact to me. When we decide if you forget the job. Go and declare your asset and come back and talk to me pussy. Let me tell you if you deserving of the job we are
fight and I kill up people forget. Go and declare asset pussy and come back and talk to me. But until then, bomba hole. Me no want you growing in Jamaica and I operate like you're the Prime Minister. Go sit your fucking self down until you can declare asset. Yeah, man.
We speak, the narratives that we create around our situation. I think it is only fair that in the balance, the favor is towards the victims. So my presence here today is to also highlight the victims. I use this tragic incident to appeal to the hearts of all Jamaica. Let us work for peace. And to those criminals who are not hearing my voice or have chosen to ignore what I have said, we will get you.
Remember, you must have fortune how you get yourself. Or you plan to get your own self. Because you're behind this shooting in Anjo. You are the mastermind behind this police shooting. You is the fucking dog shit behind this police shooting. Anyway, we'll move on. Listen to this piece here.
Information, let us know. Please tell us. When the Cherry Tree Lane incident occurred, we had put up a $25 million reward fund. We have increased that reward fund to $30 million. That fund has been repurposed to deal with any of these incidents that occur, any of these multiple victim violent incidents that occur. Any resident, any citizen, anyone who has any information that is valuable to us in leading to the arrest or giving us information that would lead to the degrading of the gangs. That information would be obviously treated with the care to protect your identity and your security, but you can also benefit from a reward from this fund.
What shook me more was when we came over and they brought me to the red car here, and this is where the body of the 8-year-old was. And I must tell you,
right here.
Right here. Right here. Right here. So you can just imagine the horror that the persons in this community they went through. So
how did you feel seeing the child?
Diana, I can tell you that we are trained to deal with a lot of, the worst of the worst. But I can tell you, seeing that, I don't know how to describe it. And up to now, I'm a police, but I am still. We have to respond to it. We have to be dealing with it. We have to be pursuing the persons of interest and those who we think might have anything to do with it. But just processing all of this as it is right now, I don't think that I've gotten the time to process it, because we have to be dealing with the response. We have to be dealing with the investigation. We have to be dealing with the pursuit of the persons based on the intelligence we are given. So to be honest with you, and I don't know if I've.
This is not one of the death squad police.
I've actually started to process it that way.
When this police see what really take place in a Cherry Tree Lane, when this police really see what fellow police officer do on behalf of Andrew and Harris Strong, this a police are weep, because the police have just done that good thing about film own a local family, or film own a local daughter, or a local son, 8-year-old, to the state where him go say, the deceased, in automatic starting about film family, your police son, man. So as me, I know every police in the JCF, in the corruption, but some of them afraid to come out because the politics in the police force and the JDF, So if some of them have to play a low key, because the Labour police them and the death squad them, we kill them and tell lies say a gunman shoot them, Because remember them have illegal gun when them travel with too, Seeing? And this is the first killing of the police in a Cherry Lane. Police them go in there and stay 15 minutes. Comfortable. Because them know say no police now come catch them because them themselves is the police. So then get comfortable and start run down people and like a target practice in a Cherry Lane. The JCF do it, you know? The JCF do it. And the most, remember we in a revelation time. And I say, trust in the eye. And the most I make we see say, I really police that do this type of murder, you know. Them show the look of youth. Them show the look of, I'm show now who me attack. This.
Its now viral video shows the now deceased Jamar Farquharson opening the door to his dwelling in Cherry Lane, Clarendon, minutes to 3 p.m. Monday, September 15. The concern for relatives is what happened before and or after this apparent surrender that would cause the 22-year-old mixologist to be killed by police.
And
a request.
I don't hear the think dirty Prime Minister opening his think mouth and say nothing about this killing of the police. But you can find yourself a instead. And I talk about reward and talk about this and talk about that. The Prime Minister is a dog shit, you know. And the sooner the Jamaican people them find out say the Prime Minister dog shit, it better for them. And we don't hear Harris Chang opening his mouth and say nothing about condemn this thing or say nothing about this thing. Saying? And I tell you say, you know, Jamaican people not afraid of the police, you know, so we not going to start treat the police them like how we would treat gunman. Because the police them turn the gunman now. So we can't take no check for no police. Me da Jamaica driving at night and see police. Me not go and stop. This is a problem, you know. And journalists cause one big problem in Jamaica, you know. Because people is fearful. Even if we stop for the police them nowadays. People is fearful. If approach the police them nowadays because the police them a gunman, then get the go ahead for shoot on and kill you know. So people afraid if you even get in a night, for police stop them in a night. People afraid for police stop them in a night. I don't know still you know. But I don't take no check for no police in a night, you know. Unless them a keep them checkpoint right in front of the station. But I know lonely place and them place, you know. Police better got park up on a lonely place and sit talking my TV and come and walk out in the road but not attack me, you know. Because I not tell no lie, no, brother. I go forget the break, you know. I not lie to you, no. I'm going to forget the break. So when I'm sit talking my TV and come down the road, make sure tape on the banking. Stay on the banking side. Because I not take no check from police because I don't want them kill me and tell lie and throw gun in my car for me. So, you better keep all on the roadblock right in front of the station. Because you love God, so look alone in the place. You don't want to break the law and do things is phone away. Don't bother God is lonely place and talk about you run out in the road, but when I go sit talking on TV or cruiser come down and say you're not going to stop me. Don't do it. You're not going to do it at your own risk. I just make you know. When you sit talking on TV or come, if you don't come out in the road, in the road that you don't own risk, I tell you no. Because I don't trust you no. If you don't want to keep a roadblock, you have to keep it right at the station gate. Right at station gate. Don't go and look a corner place and feel say, you not go put out no hand, you not go do it at your own risk. I want you know. Because I don't trust you no. Because the way you operate from my day, I kind of fear for my life with you know. So when I tell you this, no police are talking on TV and go kick no roadblock and no lonely place because it's gonna be a real lonely place for you know. So now go do it at your own risk. I want you know. See police them kill a youth in their house, pop down, destroy them property, pop down them video camera to see if they could have dashed for the evidence. Can I believe say they look at dog shit of a Prime Minister? Don't open him think mouth and say nothing about this. Jamaican people, you know see what go on. You know see the think dirty thief in Prime Minister boy. I use the police. I do a purge in Jamaica. There's a purge. If you don't know what is a watch a movie when you purge. The thief in dirty Prime Minister boy, I use the police to do one purge in Jamaica. That is why in have a problem with the Israel president, because them have the same type of mindset. But what the dirty thing Prime Minister never know, you know, Jamaica and Israel are two different ground. And the people them will, and the people them going to find out to Andrew. And me I tell you, brother, you have to go run out of Jamaica. Because you can't beat prophecy, you know. And let me tell you this dirty thing, Andrew. We can't declare asset. Can't tell you how you come by the things when you have. Pussy or thief. I mean, I take no talk for no thief. So if you know what me know, when you talk, just make sure say you not talk and address me. I go on like you want to go on the red stage and talk for me. Pussy, you're not talking for me. Just know that. They're not talking for me. Yeah. Go and talk about this. Where the death squad, where you want Armstrong Bill and the police commissioner. So the death squad that catch on camera.
To the JCF for the official.
And we don't hear so none of these police get locked up, you know. Honestly, I not work with the police force of Jamaica. So no can call me or no one call me. But I just not work with them because I see them a murder people and nothing now come out of it. So me have the police them as gunman. So I do or die with me and them, yeah, man. Because I not too take no talk from the police of Jamaica neither. Because I see them operate like gunman. So them breach the contract where them sign for serve and protect. And for them stop serve and protect, me no nothing with no police boy and girl. So I do or die here, pussy. Yeah, man. We don't have license for your arm. It's legal for me get one bill from one of them hardware there. So me get me bill, cutlass, and you don't have no license for your arm. But when you no come at my yard, just remember say cane me a chop. Cane me a chop. Believe. So when you see you come, hey, the police them operate like gunman. So me I pray them like gunman. So me I pray self-defense. Then me them Jamaican police come on my house or come on my Airbnb. Me start pre self-defense mode. So me start pre self-defense mode. And enough of these people were down the yard. And if you have no pepper spray to you know, in our house, you know. One time police go to line, you know, pepper spray in your eye. And run out of our house. Make sure so no left on the video camera or record. So if they come and then start misbehave, you can pepper spray in your eye. You pepper spray in your eye, man. Make sure nobody good pepper spray them. So if you see them start move out of conduct, just think for pepper spray them here and try to come out. Yeah, man. Because until this thing dirty Prime Minister, we see these 23 police behind at the bar. I mean, I'm not with JCF police. You no go suck out on a mama.
Official report on the fatal shooting has gone unanswered, but CCTV footage obtained by
You hear man say? The fatal shooting gone unanswered because think dirty Andrew Holness feel like say this murder can sweep under the carpet. Me say, me can't wait for the time come for we are beat you know. Me dream about that day to beat you know. On a labor right politician, me say me dream of that day to beat you know. Because we are going to deal with nobody you know. Sometimes the way I think about it, you see, if you could have see what me I think about, you're afraid, you're tremble. If this politician, this labor right politician, could have see the things them I think about them, I say then they wouldn't sleep. Then afraid people shake their eye and sleep. Then I sit them up. You understand? Every time them out doze off, then jump up out of them sleep. If they could have think about how much I want to deal with them. I say then couldn't sleep.
CVM News from 2:34 up to 3 p.m. gives us a timeline of the events. The first video was captured at 2:34 p.m. Jamar arrives home from work. His housemate who also works with him confirmed this with CVM News. He's eating a patty and makes his way upstairs to his room. At 2:38 p.m., he takes off his shirt and walks to his room. He stays there until 2:56 p.m. when he sees the police arrive at the gate. He runs with his phone to let them inside. He was home alone. This is where the plot develops. From this video, we know Jamar is outside. 2:57 to 2:58 p.m. Police enter and search the entire building. The cameras don't show it, but they force their way into 4 other rooms other than Jamar's. When we visited, we were shown the damage to each door. In fact, this door was badly damaged. No one else was there. Then they turned this camera sideways. But it continues recording on a cloud. They unplugged the internet at 3:31 p.m. But the camera downstairs continued recording before the police disconnected the internet and captured several of the team members walking in and out, stopping and checking behind chairs, conversing with each other, even talking on the phone. In this video alone, we count at least 10 policemen and women in conversation while Jamar is outside. The last video was recorded at 3:31 p.m. The other tenant...
See, killer them there now. Yeah, see, killer them Andrew Warner's recruit. These are the killer them, some of the killer out of the amount of people them are join the death squad. These are some of the killer. Because what the Jamaican people them for know, you know, death squad in the police force is not a new thing. Death squad in the police force is not a new thing. Remember Chucky Brown, they tell you about it, you know. You remember Chucky Brown? Remember Chucky Brown? Remember the death squad? It is not new to the JCF. Andrew Jones just resurrect it. Andrew Jones and Harry Strong, they only resurrect the death squad. And may I talk to the labor right there. You see if I deliver Jamaica and the pressure Andrew Jones get too much for me and I can't bear it. I tell you enough I know, I'm going to take up my frustration from Uno. Just know say, Uno not safe neither. I just talk my mind, you know. Because I want to contribute to the hardship of my play with my face. Just know say, I'm going to take up my frustration from Uno. Just know that. So, I just want to know that. So, I run up on the mouth and shut up on the mouth. A time I come and I go in a hiding. All labor right supporters. A time I come, when I go in a hiding. If you don't believe me, just watch the process.
Says the internet was disconnected and his 3 cameras upstairs taken by police. He brought us to the room and showed us what appeared to be bullet holes in the wall where Jamar was reportedly shot. Bloodstains were still present. Indicom has all the footage seen by CVM News and is investigating. The other tenant has since moved out in fear, telling CVM News the police have circled the area every day since the shooting. Residents staged a protest on Saturday demanding answers. Jamar's aunt, who raised him, also wants answers.
It don't take a rocket science to know that you have to have a search warrant. Whose name is on the search warrant?
Giovanni Dennis, CVM News.
What I said. So, King Dirty Andrew would have want to forget about this and keep it moving. But when I forget about this, you know, saying we're not going to forget about this. Anyway, I want to hear what you would say.
When time I do that video, you know, you're going to have some little horse slave and some little diated pussy wally that are going to run on the comment section to come defend fuckery policy. Seen? And defend on the Prime Minister. Seen?
And we want to pay attention to the screen. This is them gun there. That are some of the gun them when I buy for my son. And my son tired of me, you know. And this is just some I find because there's a loads of them my son have. Some of those take out them and for sure say each one of them I carry 15 year under Labour right government. This is my son tired them, you know. See that man and that. I record it. But listen what the jail say.
Government. Because I'm afraid to tell Andrew when they say fuck off, you know. You can tell him to fuck off. As long as me not threaten him, he can't send no police to me. It's my right as a citizen to criticize the government, the current government or the opposition. It's my right. See? So now me get that out of the way. All I know we are going to run on the comment section to defend fuck you. You can all suck your mother from now. See? Because we don't care about the country, you know. We don't care about yourself.
A gun like this now. So police are really stop somebody and lock them up. Want lock them up and charge them for a gun like this. Look on this. Who in their right sense now that use a gun like this and do no farmer robbery? Andrew, yeah, anybody who draft up that bill about this gun thing and pass it, you don't want some blood clot lick out a piece of guy wire. You don't want some lick out a piece of guy wire.
And if you follow enough of the country go right back in a slavery before you know it. See? Because a couple of years from now, you know, a digital ID, when you're back against the wall, at that time you're not going to know yourself, you know, when digital ID come in and cashless society, you know. I want the world captive. Because you see what day your COVID come in, see you tell about COVID and tell you one bag of fuck you and run go take the vaccine. Not one person take the vaccine because they feel that the vaccine good for them. If you don't wish to tell the truth, most people take the vaccine is because they don't want to lose their work and because they want to travel. Nobody not take the vaccine because they feel they can help them. This thing now what the government are bringing about 15 years for a see-through water gun. Water gun we used to play with when we were pitney. When you can look on it obviously and say it's not an armed weapon. You get what me I say? A fuckery. The only way the law that would have make sense, unless you try to tell me say a man will commit murder and a man will do robbery if you get the same sentence. What the worst thing you can do with a water gun? Because for no excuse I go say a man can use the water gun and disguise it and use it for rob. Okay, but you cannot use it for shoot a man and kill him. The reason why a man get 15 years or more for a gun is because the gun make for one purpose and that and for kill. You know, make for no other purpose. That's why you cannot give the same sentence for a knife like what you give for a gun unless you use the knife to kill. You can't just randomly walk with a knife and get 15 years to walk with a knife because the knife never specifically make for kill. The knife make for many other purpose even though it can use to kill and it can use to rob. If your excuse have to say because we can use the water gun and rob people, that means you have to go give a man 15 years to walk with a hammer. You have to go give a man 15 years to walk with a piece of stick. You have to give a man 15 years to walk anything at all you can use to rob people. You get to me I say, so that does not make any fucking sense. You get to me I say, oh, when I go give a man 15 years, so you know what I do now? When I give the police more power, because the police them don't kill off the youth them already, you know. The police them don't kill off the youth them and you know easy to find an illegal firearm to plant on a youth. So the police them can easily well buy a water gun and throw up on a youth and kill him. And if a police with a water gun in my hand now, when I try to tell me say, if me try to explain to the police why me have a water gun, me can get a and I try to make it if him feels that me I resist arrest, me I'll get 20 years to the water gun. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense. Zine, because a water gun is not a murder weapon. But a gun is definitely a murder weapon. The gun don't make for no other's purpose. So we can understand if you want to give a man 15, 20 years for a gun, it don't really matter to me. But how you going to give a man 15 years for a water gun? What is your explanation? And if I want to sit down with an handful and this man are bringing beer fuckery, I want to just work with it. Honorable bro God, honorable this, still on the back against the pussy clock wall. At them time, they will nobody come ball to me, go ball to God. Here? Because when I go on, you know, see a dictatorship this man a deal with. You know, see that? When I go on till you find on the back against the wall and the problem reach out on the foot. A police can easily throw a water gun on a youth right now and shot him. Or make up a board gun, anything with shape like gun. And then bring him in and say we catch him with a board gun. That makes sense to you, no? Tell me if that makes sense to you.
Wanna hear that? Alright. me play something else. Through my multitask, you know. I have a lot of things for sure. No. I want to hear this, yeah.
Linstead St. Catherine mass shooting. Men went into the area dressed as police officers and they fired on people. But every time there is a police raid, there are men and women dressed as police officers. When you see people on the road dressed as police officers, you stop and you are told to comply. No matter what they do, comply. And then you plead your case. Comply. Don't check if they are police officers. Comply. So the JCF is not off the hook because police officers are dressed as police officers. But the strange thing, in this mass shooting, no water guns were used. So JCF, because of the way how you usually operate, and you refuse to make each and every officer prove themselves an officer by ID and taking off their mask, should we view you all to dress as police officers if you don't have proper identification? And when police go on raid, each and every one of them don't display proper identification. So every police officer is simply dressed as a police officer. And JCF, you are not off the hook for this one.
Tell them.
You are still suspects
Of course
because
I'm a
you
suspect.
are dressed as police officers. You cannot use English and confuse us.
No. The JCF a suspect in this shooting. When I hear for yourself, my viewers and subscribers, same thing when me I think. And the same thing, this, remember, I don't know this virgin. But him follow me pam TikTok, I'm a follow him. Saying? And when I hear what I say, the JCF is still a suspect in this shooting. The JCF is still a suspect in this shooting. The JCF of Jamaica is a suspect in this murder. Well, this genocide that them carry out. The JCF is a suspect. So you hear that thing, Dirty Angel? A matter of fact, I want to play something. Wait there. I want to play something. Hold on. Listen to this, yeah.
Lad, you catch up on that, you know, at for the press, my darling. See, so you go where you say, Linstead here where me come from. Me can't talk everything, but me I come make you know some things. See, when making me run go down a Clarendon with a young boy, would put up a hand in a ear at for the press. One make him never go down a Lime Tree Lane. One make him come in a Damien Crawford. One make him come in a constituency. Tell him to leave Northwest St. Catherine alone. At half of the press, me say tell him to leave Northwest St. Catherine alone. Well, on at half of the press, you go get the information. Not information, but information. You are going to get the. Tell him to come out of Northwest St. Catherine. Tell him to go resign. Tell him to go look for Juliet Wellness and talk to him, Juliet Wellness, to leave Northwest St. Catherine alone. Same say, go, my sister, you hear from me. Come, hold on, my sister. The top of the press, them a target most of the PNP up on Wardensfield, over Bunbury, in Commodore, up Trailways and time on patient, at top of the press,
So, in a Damon constituency, the people them on the ground, they must say a police I commit the murder them. This is somebody who they on the ground. And we shall say a police I commit the murder them. But I want to not take in a piece of drama here.
If a girl feel like say she can't take my husband prince, she have a next thing coming. You know what I do? I go start walk with my pad cover and walk and look for anyone I know where want to keep my husband. Leave my husband alone.
Which one if you play first? I go and play this first.
So did the police murder an innocent man? We're talking about Jamar Ferguson. Not Ferguson. I can't pronounce his last name, but we're talking about the Cherry Tree Lane murder. So we want to know if they murdered an innocent man, or according to them, they were protecting themselves. So I'm reading the Jamaica Observer article. So I was watching a video that was circulating with the murder, and I'm reading the Jamaican Observer thing. So according to Jamaica Observer, 22-year-old Jamar Ferguson, I can't pronounce his name, was killed by police in Cherry Tree Lane. Police say they were carrying out a search warrant when Jamar allegedly pulled a firearm on them. They also claimed a gun was recovered at the scene. So I don't know if y'all watched the video, but I did. I didn't see a search warrant presented at all. I didn't see anything. I just saw the door open. He held his hand up. Police went in. I don't know if he gave them permission to go inside. Everything happened in split seconds, so didn't see a search warrant. Let's continue. But his family is telling a different story. The Observer reported that relatives shared a video footage showing Jamar opening the door, like what I just said. His family insists he was unarmed and had surrendered. So this is from Radio Jamaica. They says that residents of Cherry Tree Lane have complained about unfair treatment by the police in their community. Jamar's family has even planned a protest in Maypen calling for justice. Also goes to say Indicom is reportedly investigating the incident. So based on all of that, do you guys think this was justified or was it forced? My opinion, I don't have an opinion basically, but what I could say, I need Indicom to do a thorough investigation about this because we're tired of the cover-up. The video clearly showed Jamar went out with his hands held high. It clearly shows that. I didn't see any search warrant. Did you see any search warrant? Did they present any search warrant during the investigation that they had on them before they entered this man's home? Because no search warrant go. You show it to the person, the homeowner, whoever, they look over it, has to be signed by a judge, then they could give you the okay to go in. He went out with his hand held up. A police officer, first one went inside, then others went in. What happened outside, I didn't see that, but again, I didn't see a search warrant. So whatever else you say could possibly be not true. I'm talking to the JCF. So let me know what you guys think about it because accountability and transparency, it matters.
So everybody see the footage of when the police enter Jamar Ferguson's house. Saying, and the police them try to twist it. But it not gonna work. So after the police them go murder the people them, I want to know hear way the dog shit here I said to the people them. Listen to the dog shit here.
Presence here today is to directly express my sympathies and condolences to all the family members, but to also give you assurance that it will not go without the criminals who did this being brought to justice. I know that is not sufficient comfort, and it definitely won't bring back your loved ones, but I'm sure you want to see justice done. Yeah. So we are going to make sure that justice is done.
At our university. I should just start.
But we will also commit to give you. We will also commit to give you some support. So tell me about the people who were shot and killed.
My sister was my sister was at the spot when they shot him in the face. She ended up dying, but I never was here with her. I was supposed to come. She's 39 years old. She is supposed to come, and I never gave her come because I have a young baby. And I tried to put him to bed to come with her, and the baby ended up wake up back, so I never gave her come with her. So she alone ended up dying. And maybe if I was there, I would end up dying as well.
Jesus.
9 people get shot. Her grandniece and her nephew, 2 nephews.
So Andrew basically want to know about how much people get caught up in the genocide agenda with him there on. He's a very wicked guy this year, you know. Because he know exactly what happened yesterday, you know. Him knows that the police are do this shooting, you know. You think Angela knows that the police are do this shooting? Tell him if we go declaring asset. And I need to tell him we go declaring asset. And moving pussy all long way. Anyway, hear this.
Me pray only labor right alone get catch with water gun. So that they can pay for the next 15 year or next 5 year a trial and tribulation where them put the country through. God make not even one PNP get catch with a water gun, not even a slingshot. No make a PNP get catch with. Make a labor right then get catch with it. A them set up a country so, a them set up a thing so. Make them alone. God, me see them all down a war tree. I tear down the stall them. Where the people then vote them in for. Because you know down other side there, labor right place. I pray that not one PNP stall never get tear down in that action there at the government. Because the labor right them then fool and licky. Me see the $3,000 done where the labor right give them for vote God. I pray they never get another $3,000. Then for broke for rest I blood clot here. My apologies, God. My apologies. Sorry for the swearing. But you know I'm passionate about it. Protect your PNP them, God. Protect your PNP them. Make you labor right then go to prison for your water gun. Not one PNP no for go to prison for no water gun. Because I know we voting the corrupt government here in a power. So you can take disadvantage away. Bless up.
And when you think about it still, you know, then labor right to shut up then thinking more up on social media, you know. These labor right, they need to shut up themselves, shut up their mouth, and go make somebody flush them in a toilet. And who can get flush in a toilet, get dashed in a toilet pit. These labor right, we tap their knives in a Jamaica. The labor right, them not make no knives in a Jamaica. Because them are really drunk crow. All of them are drunk crow. They enough open them think mouth and say nothing to nobody. I say, I pray, that could hear the bridge and say, I pray them suffer and dead like a dog. I pray so the whole for the rest of the time I be a bad luck catch them in their life. Bad luck left, right and center. I pray as them walk out of their yard a bad luck. I pray so as them rise in the morning a bad luck. I pray everywhere them turn a bad luck. More of these people for suffer and dead like a dog, these labor right. I pray to God to them suffer and dead like a dog. I wouldn't mind me here say, rise now tomorrow man, I hear say all the labor right them just drop down and dead in Jamaica. That is the way how me hate them. I wouldn't mind me here say them just drop down and dead. Some mysterious death just come and catch every labor right and then dead. Like you know, so some mysterious things always happen. Every century some mysterious things I wouldn't mind some mysterious things just happen. And we just rise and hear say every labor drop down and dead. The mafia dig mass grave for them. Them have to dig and state one piece of property. For just mass grave for labor right supporter will drop down and dead mysteriously. Me say me I pray some just hear say them just drop down and dead mysteriously. Because if them drop down and dead mysteriously, now we problem done, you know. We problem over. So I pray say all labor right just drop down and dead mysteriously. So they have to dig out be a mass grave with piece of land, fence around and say this of a labor right drop down victim. And fence off it because nobody don't know where they drop down and dead by, you know, so it's going to be one place where it don't allow for people go there. So it just abandoned, one abandoned piece of property. We fence up a big tall wall and just abandoned. This is just one abandoned property. if tourists come and want to see it, them have to look on it on TV. Or set up video camera for show the site. And the mysterious labor right, them just drop down and dead. Because mysterious things happening, you know. So more mind them are some casualty for one of the mysterious things happening in Jamaica. I swear to God. More mind me rise and hear say all labor right drop down and dead. All of them just drop down and you just see them drop down and dead. Like how see them there show them in a COVID. How some people drop down and dead on the camera. Then still just a walk and just drop down. Yeah, so them for just a walk and drop down. All labor right, and what problem done. I then way them despite them. Yeah.
Mr. Prime Minister, Prime Minister Andrew Wanis, you said anyone caught with a water gun is 15 years. 15 years. You said
yeah, man, like how you saw me. Of course, the JLP party and the rest. And even a party.
You well.
This is a criminal gang.
But Mr. Prime Minister, you running around the country saying that water gun is 15 years. How many years you should get for robbing up Jamaica? Like...
You hear the question, Dirty Andrew? The man say how many years you forget if you rob Jamaican people. But I like Andrew Wellness answer that question you know. Dirty Andrew Wellness, how much year you think you forget for all of the corruption them where you find yourself in? Not my word, this is what the Virgin say.
A supermarket. They ain't talking about that. And he come back to Jamaica now a billionaire. They ain't talking about that. They ain't talking about the minister, the Chinese minister, who get charged in America for money laundering. They ain't talking about that. But they're talking about Isaac Buchanan. The same security minister in Jamaica get charged in America for money laundering. And he cannot come back to America. He cannot come back to America. The same security minister cannot put foot back in America. Why does the Labour government talk about that? That is something that the Labour government should talk about. But the thing is, that Prime Minister steals so much money from Jamaica, and all he could concentrate on is a water gun. He's not concentrating on how much time a thief in Jamaica who thief up Jamaica should get time. How much time? He's not concentrating on when a thief up Jamaica, how much time he should get.
Execution.
Mr. Prime Minister,
politician forget execution.
You are a dangerous man to society. Money. You are a very dangerous man to society. Very dangerous man to Jamaica society. Very. And all he's using the water gun to try to cover up things. A water gun. A fucking water shit. Gun. 15 years.
It means the Prime Minister big about dog shit,
when
man.
You and your crony thief up so much money from Jamaica. You big and your crony thief up so much money from Jamaica. And a water gun.
Eh? The Prime Minister big about dog shit, man. Which Prime Minister, a thieving boy. We are parading himself like Prime Minister. A thieving boy from 56 Cumberland Road. The thieving pussy. About 15 years for gun. 15 years for gun. Your blood clot, which criminal can make no line in Jamaica? You think no criminal can make no laugh? Hey, when you not got top on top, so till we just take off the whole of the gloves and just diss on in a pussy. I make the Jamaican people them follow suit. I make them know that them have the blood clot hunger. With or without I don't see them a thief blood clot election and get Andrew honest. And because the people them still asleep. And the people them did once I think like how me I think. Andrew have a left out of parliament. I mean all Juliet honest have a left out of parliament. If Jamaican people I think like how me I think. Andrew can't go in our parliament. I not ask him that. If Jamaican people just a think like how me I think, Andrew can't go in our parliament. In that for you must think, me say, if these people want to think like how me I think, Andrew have to resign, I'm not ask him, me I tell him say he have to resign. If Jamaican people want to think like how me I think at this present moment. Me not ask Andrew when say he have to resign, me I tell him. If Jamaican people want to think like how me I think, me I tell Andrew say this morning here, this Monday morning here, this Tuesday morning here, this Tuesday morning here, me I tell him. Say if Jamaican people want to think like, oh, me I think this Tuesday morning, he have a hand in resignation. Me not ask him, me I tell him. If the people them want to think like, oh, me I think. Eh? Hey, oh, come off my phone and stop disturbing phone. What is wrong with these people? Andrew, I say nobody come call my phone, you know. Hey, come off my blood clot phone too. Me say, if the Jamaican people, not tell the way I deal with, if the Jamaican people wants to think like, oh, me I think, you see? This morning, this Tuesday morning, Andrew have to resign. Harris Chang, Delroy Chuck, the parliament to scrap. If them a if Jamaican think like how me think right now this morning, me not ask Andrew say he have to resign. Me I tell him say, if the people want start think like how me I think, all I'm played, all I'm fun time over. Harris Chang, anytime the people them at Jamaica start think like how me I think, remember your daddy house done with you know. Andrew, anytime me get the Jamaican people them start think like, oh me I think, your dolly house done with too, you know. Don't you think Paul Halloween but you resign? If the Jamaican people I think like, oh me I think, you see Paul Halloween, you have to go to prison, you know. Real read. You talk about fourth term. If the Jamaican people I think like, oh me I think, you see real read. You see when they got court yesterday, out of prison, you left from a go court. Real read. You are your accomplice, Andrew Holness. Because I know say, I am Andrew Holness thief money, you know. That is why he might do everything to make sure see if him can make a getaway for the money, the education funds where you Andrew, if you go in a drunk, you are thief education funds in a pussy. Andrew, you are thief education funds, you are really in a pussy. You are destruction in a body man. He's a destruction to the island in a pussy, you are thief education funds, you know. And I walk around like you're somebody in a pussy. Remember, you can't certify in a body man. I know you can't certify. Certify and beat we. You carry dirty thing, then it's strong. Ghana FID. And I plan to cook up one case, then it's strong. Me tell you, the same time when you take the job. Me tell you, you know, then it's thing, then it's strong. Not even the dog will piss on the ball of Babylon shall escape the rat, you know. All cliff use, bankrupt cliff use. Where Andrew shit in your mouth. Andrew shit in your mouth in a cliff use. Every time you open for your mouth, I be a shit come out of it, you know. Jazz Davis. Andrew shit in your mouth, you know. Yeah, man. The next look one you wanna have no neck. When here, Robert Morgan. Andrew shit in your mouth, you know. Cause every time you open your mouth, I be a shit come out of it, you know. Yeah, man. Pernell Charles, the junior one. Andrew shit in your mouth, you know. Cause every time you open your mouth, I be a shit come out of it, you know. Even the Ninja Turtle, Edmund bought it. Andrew shit in your mouth too. Tough time say, him serve as at Andrew Holness ledger. So tough time Andrew shit in your mouth, you know. So every time you open it, a shit come out of it. You look one you look like he have sickle cell. The one you look like he half dead. Feel bad Williams. Andrew shit in your mouth, you know. But he look like that hard for him. Look like Andrew shit toxic because Flavor Williams look like somebody's own dead too, you know. Look like he never on life support machine. And the next look one, Dana Dixon. Andrew shit in a female too, you know, making hairstyle can't change. Andrew shitting a fame out, making hair get Jerry curls and change color. Look black and dirty looking. Then I say these people open their mouth. That beer shit come out of their mouth because Andrew shitting in their mouth. And who are shitting off Andrew mouth now? The Governor General shitting in Andrew mouth. So when Andrew open the mouth, that beer shit come out of it too. So I just want a bunch of shit in a plate them. About 15 here for water gun. These shit in a plate. These criminal. All dirty doll rimper. Should be ashamed of myself. What a drunk people them, man. Dirty doll rimper. What a shit bag them now nothing about themselves. After this a disgrace. Him have to end up left the blood clot parliament. Step away from the speaker job because of thieving. Look on dirty doll rimper now. I put hand on Bible swearing and gone on a Paul Patmore. I should have my name Paul Patmore. Dalrymper, I should have my name Paul Patmore. You come around at my place with a nice and you sitting. Here? I should have my name Paul Patmore, Dalrymper. Yeah. And you'd have safe you could have do that. Dirty thief in Dalrymper. Big of a thief in girl. Nah, nothing about himself. I go on like them as somebody. These people are drunk, bro. Look for Montague. When he say Woodbine, I beat him left, right, and center. Me say money run like water truck. After I drop down and wake up to his sense, after I drop down, and she say I prison I go, because me say I beer drugs. Go on a film place, and me say I want jug sport. It is alleged I want jug sport, him a protect round there, you know. And it is also alleged, say, that jug sport, they connect to the jug sport at Portland. So, I true him they going to lose, allegedly, true him they going to lose the connection, and a lot of things will get exposed. We hear some Montague drop down when he sees a Woodbine. I beat him. So I thief you see the game, you know, because remember, we see him go down there with the bus. Him go down there with the thieving boy, Andrew. And nobody no come out to them. Based on local school picnic, it's on local 1 grade and 2 grade school picnic. But a dozen of them stand up there. So we see say, Robert Montague never have no crowd going to this election. And Robert Montague seat, you know, that seat is a seat you could have challenged and win if you go to court, you know. Based on evidence running up to election day, you know. Him never have no supporter, so where him get these people from? Where these people come from support him because he never have no support in the community. And even if him pay some people for vote, he still couldn't give him so much supporter. Saying? Dirty, the side chick. The side chick girl, let me show you which one. That one here. How comes this a side chick girl win fair seat? With no concern. That one here.
If a girl feel like say she can't take my husband prince, she have a next thing coming. You know what me gonna do? Me gonna start walk with my pat cover and walk and for anyone I know where want to keep my husband. Leave my husband alone.
Yeah. That side chicken here. How can this side chicken? That one here.
If I get
let me save it. I'm gonna save it. Let me save it. That's making I'm gonna see it good. That's side chicken here.
If a girl feel like say she can't take my husband.
Oh, this side chicken here. That side chicken here. How can this side chicken? Look upon the side chicken. How can this side chicken win fair seat with no councillor? That not possible, you know. So all this could have contest. It's impossible. She can never win. She could never win this at the ballot. So this is one seat where corruption there. Seeing? All the dirty prime minister, you know, the win for him seat, you know, but because the amount of money in thief in Jamaica. Like everybody just want to come become a shit in a plate and take bribe. Like most of these people, judgment are going to reach them, you know, because most of Jamaican people, them sell out, you know. The one them in a high place, most of them sell out. Because me hear one look talking, did I say, Glassford Brown wife, did I say her first, allegedly, say her first, so much money, she ever see so much money in her account. And I don't know if a lotto she win or what. But me hear so she does say at first she witnessed so much money in her fear account. So would I like to know what is the new way of income for her that she gets surprised and get money in her account where she can't believe. I don't know if a Santa Claus passed through her Christmas, but it is alleged say she see money in her account until she turn E that she can't hold it. She have to talk. Allegedly. So dirty Glassford Brown, you know. When the revolution start, Glassford Brown, remember you pick your side, you know. So you can't come tell you about it, just say that do your job, you know. So you just remember that. You can't come tell me say you that do your job, you know. When the revolution start, you know, or cliff views, you think you can't come tell me say you that do your job. We want to have you run up and down around Jamaica. Yeah, man. We want to chase your Andrew around Jamaica and make you run out of breath. Yeah, man. I want to have it the tour now. I chasing around Jamaica and make you run out of breath. Yeah, Andrew. And Cliff Hughes, remember, we still want we tax money we owe we. Yeah? We still need it. So, this a side chicken I could never win fair seat. Yeah. A side chicken, they don't have nothing about themselves. Anyway, I want to know where they. From Nikisha Burchell. She come up with something new way. I like it. It's refreshing. And I know I'm going to like it too. So I make it catch you by surprise and tell me what to think about this idea. And I think this is the idea, it named the reach idea. May I get that name, only that may I say. The idea what she come up with, it a reach. Listen this.
Hello, South St. James. So today we began something new. For the very first time, we're hosting what we call pop-up offices. Right here in Garlands we started. Garlands is a community that feeds Moko, Niagara.
Here what she said name? The pop-up office. So at any given day, the fair office can right in our community. We can go link her and tell her what not tell her so she can get to understand the thing from everybody's point of view. So this is the pop-up office. And I like it. I like it. I think this is something now where the rest of our MP them for use, for get for hear what the people them say. And them can get for bring the things them straight to the people them what them have to say are the plans, what them about. And with this pop-up office again, it is good to explain even the constitution reform where Marlon Malaho and Andrew and still try to do to take away them right. So this pop-up office, it can benefit the people them in so many ways. Just imagine, remember she can break down the things them for no understand it. So anything go on in the parliament with this pop-up office, she can explain it out for no, one can understand it from a ghetto girl or a ghetto youth perspective. I think this is a good move, and that is why the MP will get fire. I want to look a red shit in a plate, girl. Confused. Beat them bad, mama. Beat them bad. Beat them bad.
Brothers Retreat, Flamstead, and all over. This is the first of its kind in our constituency, and it marks a new day, really. it is a new approach. We know South St. James is the largest constituency in St. James Parish, and we know the cost and
Jason, just
difficulty
like
it
that, you
takes for
know.
people to travel to Montego Bay
And that
or
go on,
to the
man.
divisional offices for support. So instead of asking you to come to us today, we're coming to you. And that's what service
Lorraine,
is
where you
about
dealing?
with your millennial type of MP and councillor. So at this pop-up office today, we're making everyday services easier and more accessible. So we're helping people.
Talk it true to God love. You don't like this move here, the pop-up office. This pop-up office, I like it. I like it. Cause this now, him can get to bring, hey, this are the connection, you know. This are the, she bridge the gap. With this pop-up office, she bridge the gap. So she the right on her foot, so we can work as one unit. What go on? You just come from school?
I just want to go shop to you.
You want to go shop with me?
Yes.
I want to finish my life, okay?
Okay.
Your hand cold though. Okay, shut the door. Shut the door, Pops. I say, man, I freeze, man. It's outside cold. Man, if you want to go and listen.
With filling out passport application forms, applying for their health cards, formatting their resumes and their job letters, or emailing those job letters and resumes to potential employers. So for those persons who want assistance paying their traffic tickets and fines online or setting up their accounts, we can walk them through that. If they need the services of a justice of the peace, the endorsements and the signatures or their photographs to be endorsed. Of course, Councillor Swebe is a JP and we're offering that service here today. We have set up tents, tables, and private spaces so that they can talk with us about their concerns, because Garlands and adjoining communities, your voice matters. Your issues deserve answers close to home, and we're bringing that to you. As millennial politicians, we're using technology and new ways of working to bridge the gap for the people. So whether it's helping you apply online, connect digitally, or simply cutting out unnecessary stress and costs, we are committed to modern, people-centered representation.
Mad them. I like this. I like it. Tough time. You need to get out the rapists out of the hospital and rape off people pitney. Tough time. You need to get out the rapist doctor them out of the hospital. The hospital in Jamaica need to purge out of these rapist doctor. They rape off them client. The hospital have be a rapist doctor. The police know about them, so police are shield rapist doctor in Jamaica. Jamaica gone to the dog, you know. The hospital got infrastructure run down, and the standard of the doctor them and how them supposed to operate. Most of the doctor them are rapists. So one time you look up at the 15-year-old and 14-year-old got doctor. No doctor not go in no room with your daughter. You must present in the room too. If an operation or anything like that, you're for dead. Because these doctors are rapists. Them are rape them client when them client half unconscious. And these doctors cannot carry AIDS. They can't have any disease and I pass it on to a young 15, 14-year-old girl. When I start live no life yet. When I even have a boyfriend, but have AIDS. Because him get it from a doctor who rape him when him go doctor office. This is unacceptable. But at the third term when the people them want. So this come with the third term. But anyway, listen what Virginia say.
17 people caught up and 8 people unalive in Clarendon, Jamaica. GOJ and FLA, give yourselves a round of applause. You're doing great out there. You're doing excellent out there. You see, the whole process to apply for licensed firearm, it is so elitist, it is so biased, it is like everything anti the people who live in Cherry Tree Lane, right? Because you have to prove how much money you have. when you're applying, you have to prove your own properties. You have to prove all of them stuff. The whole process has nothing to do with you preserving your life from criminals, right? And they breed up criminals out there like crazy. But yet still law-abiding people, because they live in a certain area, are left at a disadvantage. And it is the area that is more that these people are most likely to get attacked by criminals that the people can't, right? Next to can't own the proper tool to defend themselves. Now, if you're uptown and you have the house, the car, the land, the money in the bank account and the business and stuff, you're more likely to get approved. So a lot of people uptown are armed, so these cruff won't try that uptown because they know that they're going to face some resistance. Now, I was watching the news and I see the people say that these guys were there for 15 minutes. 15 minutes with high-powered weapons. Weapons, by the way, that are not, right? 15 minutes unchallenged. 15 minutes, they were there. They were comfortable enough to be relaxed and to be there for 15 minutes. And the lady said that the man who unalived their daughter said that we're going to unalive all of them. They were so comfortable. They were in their comfort zone to just be there firing off for 15 minutes. No police responded within that 15-minute period. There was no resistance from any resident because the resident can't own what they really need to challenge these crofts. And the people were just there as like a lamb to a slaughter. And then after the end of this, all the politicians are just going to come and talk like they care. They care what? They care what? Those guys have bodyguards around them 24/7s. So these guys not going to attack them, right? The police don't come until after the fact, right? And then on top of that, our politicians can't really make any real laws to protect the people unless they have to approve it with the head of state, which is the king, right? Not even our elected officials, right? The king is the head of state of Jamaica. So our prime minister is just a puppet. Alright? Just a puppet. So you're telling me that these people can do these things and then the laws and the books don't even get... And one of the things I heard these politicians say a lot of the times when they talk about making laws, it's not going to prevent these guys from doing... It's not going to prevent... We don't want... If it don't prevent them, fine. But I want to know that my loved one who is in a dark hole after this happened, right, rotting away. I want to know that when the perpetrator of that is caught, I get proper justice. I want them to be in a dark hole, living a dark hole with no human contact, with nothing but a toilet, not even shower apparels. And the only thing that they should be fed through is a tiny little hole. A tiny little hole. You just open the tiny little hole and jam the food through there, let them eat. Because we want them to live and suffer. We need real justice. You're going to lock people up for a short period of time and then have them use some technicalities to get out of prison, right? While my loved one suffer in a, well, not suffer, but rot away in a hole, in a dark hole, right? We need real justice. The justice system need to be for the people. To be for the people. And let me ask you, this, Mr. Prime Minister, is it going to be this way all the time? Is it going to be this way where our people be sitting in these communities as a sitting duck? We need to be able to arm law-abiding citizens. And I can tell you, the whole process, it takes probably about a year or a year and a half for you to get channeled through the various agencies for you to get approved. And when you go through and these guys see that you don't have any criminal record, you have never done a crime, right? That is dangerous to any Jamaican citizen. You have been living there for so long and you have never done anything to anybody but live, work, pay your taxes, right? And you're most likely to get denied because you don't own the world. But a lot of criminals, because they have the money, they go and they bribe the corrupt police. Or they go and they bribe the corrupt officials. Right? And they can get approved. So they are criminals and they own the means to defend themselves. But the law-abiding citizen can't do it. Because they're too poor. to own the right means to defend themselves. And then we're going to talk about police after. Listen. Anyhow, you had 3 or more residents within that vicinity that were armed. They would have been able to save some lives, because these cowards, I can tell you, these cowards, they like to go and they like to squeeze, and they feel comfortable squeezing. But the moment it coming back at them in full force, I can tell you all of them gone, right? All of them gone. And that's why I tell a lot of people, you know, if you have the opportunity to apply, if you don't get approved, right, if you're living in these communities, then I can tell you guys this. We need to start demanding from our officials that we need the means to defend ourselves, because they can't defend us. We need to come out in droves. We need to protest. We need to come out and protest the right for us to defend ourselves, because we need to defend ourselves. They can't defend us. They can't help us. They're defending themselves. They're protecting themselves. They have the means. You know, another thing that ticked me off, when I think it's Dwight Nelson, when he was unalived, when he passed away, this man owned 9 or 8 licenses for firearms. 9 or 8 licenses, right? And you have, and this man is living in one of the nicest communities in Jamaica. And you're telling me that because I don't own the world, because I am not wealthy, my life is not worth me protecting my life, I have to call the police? So that these criminals, and I can tell you, these criminals probably had somebody up by the police station, a corrupt police, because the government don't pay the police enough to not be corrupted. For as small as $1,000 Jamaican dollars, people can corrupt police to get out of a traffic ticket, because the police are not properly paid. Right? The residents need the right to defend themselves, Mr. Prime Minister. And I remember the Honorable Robert Montague, he came on the Parliament floor and he said the same thing that I'm saying right now. And I was like, a lot of sense. You guys can't defend us, the wider public. Then give us the right to defend ourselves. So when these criminals come, we can stand up to them. You think that a law-abiding Jamaican citizens who have been living law-abiding for all the days of their lives are going to now automatically become criminals because they own a firearm? Huh? Come on, man. If these guys wanted to become criminals, we can use a cutting tool to become a criminal. We can use stones. We can use our cars. We can use so many things to become criminals if we wanted to. But these guys choose to be law-abiding. Right? So now people have to get something. When they go through the FLA process, you know, and they don't get approved, you know, and people realize that their lives in danger, you know what they're going to do next? They're going to try to turn to something that is not legal. They're going to try to defend their lives anyway. Right? Because as we see, you don't have to be involved in anything for them, these crofts to come at you. You don't have to be involved in anything. People were just there sitting down having a good time, and they were just slaughtered. This is unacceptable. It is unacceptable. It's 2024. People, if you don't demand it, if we don't come out in droves and protest, if we don't go before Parliament and protest, if we don't come out and protest the right to own the tools to defend ourselves in Jamaica, they're never going to do it. We need to come out at them, right? And we need to put our votes in the direction of the people who are going to allow us, because the police can't protect us, they can't protect us. We need to protect ourselves. And that's what I'm saying. That's how I see this thing. Because we need to start put back underneath these boys or them putting at us. Yeah, it is time.
So, on a year, what the Virgin say? I agree with him.
Prince should have a next thing.
Hold on. Wait there. Hold on. I want to hear what Rasta say.
Andrew, honest, man, I no fear in this blood clot world, you know. The hungry 2 people them I did love in this world, you know. You make them dead by sufferation and stress, you know. You hear? Because when you take out the money out of blood clot, cash plus, you fuck up my family life, you know, you. So I don't care in the world, brother. You hear? My mother dead, brother. I'm in a business about nobody else. More than me now, blood clot stay here and see and mash up Jamaica and dumb up. Like what the other man them in a Jamaica do. Me nah do that, brother. Me I stand up for your cause. So you say if you want to analyze me for your cause. Because I'm not afraid that you are your batty man friend, them dead man, Mackenzie and the whole other. Waste man and batty man. Yeah. So who me for love? The people them who me did love and they are foreigner work so fucking hard for send money go give them. Wanna make them dead. Yeah. Through the economic, we wanna have a mash up man country. And who man there saying? Yeah, and who make man there so brother. Man fed up a who brother. Wanna thief black people too long. And every time on a dirty labor right, on a blame PMP about things. PMP can't show what them do. Yeah. Everything a PMP do, them can't show you it, and it dead for sure, bro. What you do for your people then? Eh? What you do for your people then? Hey. So someone when a boy will follow up man and I send text to man phone and I feel like you can't shut me up. But suck on the mama too.
Brawling. Anyway, we move on to the next one. The other day, the bridge put out one video. The labor right man here. And I talk say Ian Nails cut off, lock off a building and 1% him attack. The labor right pussy here. I want to listen and say what really are going down a Negril. Why Ian Hills have to cut off a lock and take over the building so the people them can get for access it. Listen to this here.
My side, good evening. Clovis Drummond, aka Hagler. Good evening, my boss. Are you me come bout? Now, me that watch a video with you earlier where I talk about the fact where Mr. Ian Hayes come a Whitehall Negril. Come ask the key for the community center. And he didn't get the keys and go on ahead and then cut off the lock. You see me, I say, okay, fair enough, you talk on that. You see me, I say, for me as a man, you know, me try to find out what go on and say before me say nothing. You see me, I say, cause you see where there is wrong, go and talk on it. You see me, I say, I'm here to tell you tonight, you're wrong. You and your whole team on the whole, and you're a spokesman, so don't make God for James come try take it on out here and come try to take people down here. You see me, I say, no, don't have a building and rent out to people. We don't have government building and rent out to people. And the man say time more say that now sit right with him, so him not gonna have none of that. And him in charge now, so he must stop that shit right there, so. So if you look at money scraping bundle of bins on the pan and same thing, not bother with it. You see me, I say, and Hagler, you need to go sit on one side and same thing. You see me, I say, remember say the pan gun charge, you know. You see me, I say, the pan gun charge, you come find gun your place and same thing. Stop follow out them man there. You see me, I say, I make them take people to an idiot. You see me, I say, and Whitehall Negril, Mr. Ian Hayes a plan to put a heart and Negril go no. So now, if they travel now, at distance, you see me, I say, if I look up, my plan to put a heart and Negril go no. You see me, I say, so people can go about and go try and go learn things easy. You see me, I say, we now have to go travel now distance to go learn. If you go learn, I get local education, I get local skills. You see me, I say, if I put a heart and Negril go no. You see me, I say, a man with vision for him people them. You see me, I say, a man with a future for him people them. You see me, I say, stop follow up them local idiot. Thief in jail people. You see me, I say, you don't want to take on idiot. You see me, I say, no more renting out a building. You see me, I say, I'll cut off and I hit like a different settings now. I'm going to come down with no bullshit. Thank you.
Brawling. So, you can't listen to the labor right them, because them a liar. And this is a man with them on the ground. Saying, but, me see, all of them are run out upon Isaac Buchanan, Darrell Valls, where his name called upon Diane Smith, and his name called upon so much more corruption. Darrell Valls, we should have been in a prison, where them take them visa. I talk about Isaac Buchanan. I'm going to play one look of footage, and I want to listen to what the sister here say. I want to tell me one thing. Listen to this.
I recently came across a video clip of U.S. Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett speaking to a congressman from the other side of the aisle. She was speaking to him about a young man who had made some mistakes in his life, had some run-in with the laws, and later on had his record expunged, and he became an elected politician. She mentioned he was of Jamaican parentage. His father was Jamaican. For a moment, I thought she was referring to Isaac Buchanan. But no, she was talking to Congressman Byron Donalds. Eerily similar stories, except for the politics of it all. Here, take a listen to what Miss Crockett had to say.
Imagine being a young man born to Jamaican and Panamanian parents who messed up not once, but twice. Imagine standing in front of a judge with your whole future hanging in the balance, and instead of prison, you are given a promise of mercy. Your record gets wiped clean. You get a second chance at life. Now imagine taking that promise and turning it into promotion. You go to college, you get a job, and even become a member of Congress. That's what redemption looks like. That's what America is supposed to be about. And that is exactly the story of the next wannabe governor from Florida. As a young man, he went through pretrial diversion for misdemeanor marijuana possession. As an adult, yet younger than 24, he was charged with and ultimately placed on probation for felony bribery charges, which ultimately were 2 expunged. He was given a third chance and
the stories are quite similar. Similar in that what they went through, criminal records, expunged, elected politicians. Very similar. But I guess that's where the similarities end, because the politics of Byron Donalds and myself, and I'm sure Mr. Buchanan, are at polar opposites. And what
I can say, Isaac Buchanan is a roadmagger for all of the youth them who feel say through them get themselves caught up in the system, them life is over. No. Isaac Buchanan is a hope for them, and say, watch this. In spite of anything what happen to you, greatness still lies. And just you have to just get out that greatness there, within you. Saying? And me say 4 Caribbean country open up them border to each other for free movement. So you can live, you can just go move indefinite to remain. You can just go move and live in any one of these 4 Caribbean country and live just like a citizen. Entitled to the same benefit, entitled to everything same way. Saying, but Jamaica left out of this. Saying, and the only reason why Jamaica left out of this, and because Andrew Holness want for slave, you know. What these people come off my phone now? Because Andrew Holness want for slave, you know. That is why Jamaica is not part of this movement. So I'm going to play something. I want to these people. So I'm going to play something. I want to listen to this. Listen to this, yeah.
Brandy price of $109.
Hold on. Listen to this.
A historic free movement agreement has come into effect across 4 Caribbean nations, Barbados, Belize, Dominica, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And for the first time, citizens can live, work, and settle indefinitely in each other's countries without the need for visas or permits. The deal expands on earlier mobility rules, granting full rights to families, including access to education and health care. Leaders say the move will strengthen regional integration and help stem the loss of skilled workers to North America and Europe. More details on this development in our next report.
On October 1st, 2025, a historic moment unfolded in the Caribbean. 4 nations, Barbados, Belize, Dominica, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, officially opened their borders to each other under a landmark free movement agreement. For the first time, just like the EU nations, citizens can live, work and settle indefinitely in each other's countries without visas or work permits. The new system is simple but far-reaching. A passport stamp or digital record at entry will now be enough to guarantee an indefinite stay. Families relocating will no longer face the uncertainty of short-term arrangements. Children can be enrolled in schools, citizens can access healthcare, and households can build futures in neighboring states once bound by bureaucratic restrictions.
A historic free movement agreement has come into effect across 4
So, more of the Jamaican people have sense. Wonder how Andrew Holness don't take up this offer. Because what this is going to bring, you know, it's when the Jamaican people them get for travel, them say, all time people say the higher the monkey climb, or the more him exposed. This would bring the people them and change their mindset. Because once them start travel, the mindset are going to change. And the corruption where Andronis are going with, it have to go stop. Because the people them are going to get exposed. So when they get exposed, them are going to think different. So this would be a good move for the Jamaican them. We can travel and live if them feel like and get the same treatment. Enough Jamaican got this small island go work and I work under the counter just to see if them can make a dollar for send back come to Jamaica come change in life. And it go different now. We can get the same privilege. So we can live and go school over there. We can live and go work in the health care. We can go do anything like the citizens them in one of these country. Why Andrew Wellness still have the people them in Jamaica under captive? Why Andrew Wellness still have Jamaican under captive and I use the police to kill them out? Why Andrew Wellness let go the people them so they can move freely in the Caribbean? Why don't you think Andrew Wellness now free up the Jamaican people so they can move freely to guard these Caribbean and get some wisdom? Travel from Caribbean to Caribbean and get some wisdom. If them feel like them can live, they want to live there, so them live there. So if them want to go back and forth. Why Andrew is not free up the blood clot Jamaican people them? Why you not free the people them, Jankro? How comes Jamaica is not part of this thing? I'm going to look for something from Mayor Motley. Come to do it, you know.
Caribbean nations.
Listen to this.
Let me make it simple. Those who are nationals of any of the other pioneering countries will present their passport when they arrive in Barbados. I refer, as I said, to Belize, Dominica, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines. The immigration will record their entitlement to indefinite stay in our electronic system. The information is then shared securely with the national agencies that need to know so that our visitors can move forward in an orderly way. If they intend to reside and work here, the next steps are clear. They are guided to register with the Ministry of Labour, with the National Insurance Scheme, and with the Barbados Revenue Authority if they intend to work, as is the case with all Bajans. Once we are working, we work and register at the National Insurance Scheme, and we work and register at the Barbados Revenue Authority. Even if you pay no taxes, you register and file. They will also be directed with respect to national registration and obtaining national identification, which is necessary in any event to register at the National Insurance Scheme and at the Barbados Revenue Authority. So they will be able to function as residents do, working lawfully, opening up a bank account, paying statutory contributions, contributing to the Resilience and Regeneration Fund, and doing the ordinary things of daily life with clarity. In other words, positively contributing to the social and economic fabric of our land, Barbados. Children who need school places will be registered through the Ministry of Educational Transformation in the same way that ordinary Barbadian citizens are registered to be able to enter school. Access to emergency and primary health care will be on the same terms as citizens. We will do this with order, with respect, and with the commitment to fairness that we expect for Barbadians in Dominica, in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and in Belize. This is who we are, and this is who we have been for decades when we have allowed so many who moved here from St. Lucia and St. Vincent in the 1970s to help with the sugar industry. When we saw Guyanese move here, we have always been able to integrate them into our society. Friends, if you choose to exercise your own right to full freedom of movement in Dominica, in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, or in Belize, you will enjoy the same right to live, to work without a permit, and to study on an indefinite basis. This is not a one-way arrangement. This is a regional road, and it runs both ways. We are proud to be one of the 4 pioneering countries in this journey, and know that future generations will be inspired by our tenacity and our commitment to progress. Let me make it simple.
Jamaican for ask why Andrew Wallace don't want to let Jamaican people free. Why would the Canada give a visa, Jamaica exempt? It look like Andrew Wallace definitely exempt out Jamaica out of these things. Why Jamaica never get the opportunity can left Jamaica? You know when time so you left you know when time you travel. Even if you're in a Jamaica, when you travel, when it's a person living in Jamaica and you travel the island, you're more exposed. So you have a different perspective or different views on a lot of stuff because you travel. When you're only the one place, you only know what take place in your local surrounding. So you're not that exposed. Unless you're directly like me, you know, we're going to seek knowledge. See? But why Andrew wants to hold Jamaican people captive? Where the bomber ass clot, Andrew wants to hold Jamaican people captive. And meanwhile, them hold Jamaican people captive. You have the fucking police that kill out the people them. Why Jamaica never get this opportunity? We can go into this Caribbean country freely, indefinite to remain, work and do everything like a normal citizen. You know how this would change a lot of Jamaican people's life and change them perspective and how them view life? Why Andrew want to have Jamaican people them back at time? Where the blood clot dirty Andrew wants to hold on for the Jamaican people them for? Where the blood clot, you know, those kick back the labor right there and allow the rest of people them to come travel. Where the fuck you hold up captain for pussy hole? Where the blood clot, you know, left the people them? Why you hold them captive? What the fuck is wrong with this cokehead guy? Why you not free up the people them that say people them can travel and move freely? You know much people from Jamaica and the Caribbean are work. And because they get the opportunity to go into the Caribbean and go live and work. Why you see them build up one little house in Jamaica. You see them have one little vehicle up on the road. You see them have one little business that go on. And because they get the opportunity to leave Jamaica, you know. So them starts view life different. So why Andrew Wallace choose to have the people them in a captive? It puts the whole thief election saying now surrender to Jamaica. That is why I can't rate him blood clot, you know. Because me, if you don't know, me sure say a thief and thief election. Me sure of that. What the fuck you know want to let people them people them free? Why have them in a captive? We don't know so the labor rights supporters them worthless, my boss. So do anything you want to do with them. But as for the rest of Jamaican people, you need to free up them bumbo clot before you make their head chip down there. How these are free movements are going with the rest of Caribbean country. A long time when I say the Caribbean country them for unite, you know. Look how long we I say, hey, you see this unity with this Caribbean country? A farm, you know, bumbo clot. Just imagine you have full new movements throughout the Caribbean for all people who live in the Caribbean. Is it this that bring, hey, Andrew, why don't I run out Andrew to Jamaica, Jamaican people?
Breaking news.
What one?
I see to table market me. I see a report about Christopher Tufton.
Today?
Christopher
Screenshot is showing, you can show me. I'm going to show the people them. Remember today a parliament, you know. So enough criminal we are going to find out about, you know.
And Royal Reid, lawyer want the witness name to publish. Why would you want the witness's name to publish?
Royal Reid lawyer now want the witness name to publish because they want to send gunman go kill them and terrorize them family. Royal Reid go suck out your mama. Royal Reid go and break your neck in your ma, your worthless ma. Dirty Royal Reid go break your dirty teeth in neck in your ma. Why you want the witness name to publish? And when time them poison the lawyer just the other day. We don't have problems say how much information leak and what information not for leak. So how the fuck you want the witness name to publish now? True no one send no gunman go kill him. Royal Reid, you and your lawyer go suck out on a mama. You and your lawyer go broke on a neck in on a ma. You dirty Royal Reed. Yeah, your ma. Yeah, your liar. Go broke on the neck on the ma. Royal Reed, they are thief, drunk. We don't want to hear nothing from you, you liar. We don't go suck out on the mama. Royal Reed, drunk, dirty Royal Reed, the thief education funds. Go broke your neck in your ma. You're drunk, you're thief from the future of Jamaica, which is the kids. The education funds, the thief Royal Reed. Go suck your mama and go away. I should have jail you gone back now. You got a court yesterday. You should have get remand in a blood clot custody. You look a dirty liar going to talk about you know one witness name to publish. Go suck on your mama. Go tell your friend, your thief and friend Andrew Wallace, if you go make his statutory declaration certify. Tell dirty Andrew, if you go certify statutory declaration, that you need to go do. But you want witness name, go suck your mama. Christopher Tufton, market me report to be to table in a parliament today. Dirty Christopher Tufton go suck Andrew cock. You say you work on Andrew Honest Ledger. Jankro, we know the fear time is coming to an end shortly, soon and very soon. Dirty Christopher Tufton, so a nationwide put out this. Oh. And on the 13th of this month, Dirty Andrew Honest a got court. Look at these bunch of criminals, both in represent Jamaica. Why you not drink some glamour zone and get it over with? Why your Andrew not go drink some lanate? Or some, why your Andrew not go drink some lanate? Christopher Tufton, your Andrew want to see if you go drink some lanate. And just get it over with. Because 2 or 2 drunk. Much baby dead enough. Remember, and if your hand dog and baby Tufton. Dog and baby and a fear hand, you know. I remember the whoop plastic rice want to carry in an island, you know. I remember see your name I call upon dead house in a drunk crow. We don't like these shit bag, you know. You think we like them? You don't think we like on a drunk crow? If you don't think we like, you know. If you don't think we like, you know, I want to hear what the daughter you say.
Because tourism is going down in Jamaica, tell us that is one of the things that's going to collapse tourism and the BPO sector. What is going to happen is that you're going to have, like, if you do have any visitors, you're going to have, like, you ever see cottage tourism? It's like tourism on a small scale. So you see people have like farms, or they have like some little homes surrounding, like near small, it's like it's going to be small scale. So like them look at small homes, more like into nature. So the type of tourism is going to be more nature based. That's the tourism that is going to be coming in, but it's not going to be as big as how it was before, right? I tell us agriculture is that will be the major sector going forward. Now is the time where people have to be very careful in terms of like the waterways them and like your property, in terms of like cottage tourism. People, especially rural Jamaica, now is not the time for make stupid mistakes, right? You see, we're in Portland where them want to take over people, rivers and beach from them. Don't make that mistake. Now is not the time for people to play stupid. Or else you will lose out again on your legacy. So the type of tourism going forward will be like the small scale cottage type of tourism, not the big conglomerate, big all in one inclusive. All that rubbish is going on. Listen, they might as well take them hotels there and use them for make like about apartment complex. That's the only way they're going to get the money out of that place. But cottage tourism, that's the tourism going forward. Like really everything's
like it, you know.
Nature, really. That's where
like the sound and that, you know, the cottage tourism.
Based
the local are going on with right now.
Going to be that big booming industry anymore. So everything surrounded like
nature.
That's when the people type of
things
everything going forward is all about nature.
Them are going to come in from the cottage
it's going
tourism.
To be more small scale, more smaller.
Get rid of them out of Jamaica, man. Faster than how them think.
One that build them up, burn them down. They up here to have whole of money, down here to have none of them days of
The hotel people think
to
them
make
all
sure
come
where
take
everybody
over the
gets a piece
cottage
of the pie. That's
tourism.
where it's going.
It's not gonna
But
work.
this thing where people are
No,
trying
they
to
will
come in,
never
I mean nobody
survive.
come in, come take over nothing from them. I tell this especially to the country people them. Now make nobody come in, come take over the thing them from only that's what they use, and they always come and say we're doing a kind gesture for you. And the kind gesture turn out in them taking over everything. Forget that.
Well, you hear what
Don't
she
make that
say?
same mistake twice. You fool you once, don't make them fool you twice.
She said don't make them come in at the rural part, come take over on the land. And I see one local sign of that, happening, where the indigent house is concerned. Because these old people in the rural part of Jamaica are signing over their land to the government. And we know the government operate, We can't forget about the couple out of Bull Bay, Where then they want to build the highway, the Rasta man and his wife. Then they want the man land to build the highway to go through the man land, And the man decides, say, he not move from him land. And they know, say, the system end up kill the Rasta man and his wife. Out of Bull Bay. And the road gone through him property. So we know how the system in Jamaica work, Because I see the 21 family in Jamaica and the so-called diplomatic corps, where them always have show too much respect to in a parliament. And that's how we go wrong, As a people, and that's how we go wrong. I should have wear the diplomatic corps in a parliament. We should never have nobody in Jamaica about the diplomatic corps when it have to do with our well-being. We should have never have no private sector in Jamaica. We can't make any talk with a affect we in a no farmer way. And we should have be the private sector in Jamaica. The millionaire them a bust out of Jamaica. Like the musician them and the actor them, people who make it and have 2 shilling. And them should have be the private sector in our island. We shouldn't have no private sector where it's only about for them interests. So that's how we go wrong as a people. These diplomatic corps, where we don't know who them be and what them all about. Them should have never have no connection to our parliament. So a lot of things we do wrong, And the earlier people them who did there around when time this parliament form, them get brainwashed with a lot of stuff. But for over the years me have studied how the parliament operate, it really is against us. Them pretend like them is for us, but if you check out how the parliament operate, it is against us. So basically, every 5 years, we give these people the job, but really and truly, they're not doing nothing for benefit we really. It pretend it only sound like it a benefit, but when you check it out, it not benefit we because if I wear the majority, there's no way no public servant where we are work for we can take up themselves and organize and decide say them are going to raise their salary and raise. You understand? No salary raising of no politician should have approve without the citizen approve it. So I want a whole heap of changes needs to make in a parliament. Whole heap of changes. If these people for really represent we have to create our own constitution. And all sensible Jamaican must not work with a constitution which handed down from a slave master to reform. We don't need to reform no slave master constitution. We need to draft up a constitution where really give we the power in our sense. So the thing for them on a balance. If we set it, that's everything is a balance. So the government can't go overboard with nothing. Meanwhile, the citizen can go overboard with nothing, so it have to balance. Only way it can work, with a balance. Without we not come to agreement, the citizen and the parliament, it can't go forward. Not until we put the balance there. In a parliament, nothing now go change. So as a people, we need to think about to draft up our own constitution. That is why I say, Andrew need to let go the people them so them can travel freely. So them can get experience and get knowledge. So when it come to when the constitution are draft up, everybody understand it on a level. I don't know how my son, but I think this are the first step. We draft up a constitution where reflect we. Saying, but I want to hear what the GR say to Isaac Buchanan.
People, you know that man, some of we feel like say that man a Superman. Even rumors say him a top gallus. Him greatest feat when he win the election, you know. Yeah. But sir, we have a bigger job for you. We need a figure run for Prime Minister, you know, cause watch you now. Whole heap of thing want fix and me want back my dragon. Somebody need to find him number, give me. Somebody need to help me get in contact with him because here one now, me I go want back my dragon them. Carry the man and name down a station, Mr. Buchanan, for the lock him up, father. This man come to Jamaica in 1655. Zane, father in come to Jamaica and I ride dragon, father. See the father, a dragon him ride come here and him kill all the Jamaican people. See one of Jamaican man them either father. Me have evidence, father. So father, me not come here doorstep and we not fooling it. Me have evidence. See me father, him name Oliver Cromwell. Yeah, father. Father, him come to Jamaica and broke whole heap of constitution of Jamaica violation, father. Father, him man violate offenses against persons act, father. Father, the man violate larceny act, father. Father, the man also, father, the man make them have defamation of character upon Jamaica, talk about so we are slave, father. Father, they not approve because they can't show me a picture of slave. No, father. Father, slave coming like dragon at this point, father. But father, every crest, everything, every sign you look upon is a...
And I hear what I'm saying? They can't show you proof about slave in a Jamaica. Everything when I talk about slave in a Jamaica is a myth. And me tell you now, I don't know what this youth, you know. But he will the same realms with me at all. This slavery thing we they use a lower with self-esteem. This slavery thing never take place. It's all in the head, it's all in the mind. It never take place. Jamaican was never known slave. The original people on the land wasn't known slave. Because the older people them afraid to talk the truth and most of them dead out. Some people afraid to utter the truth because whatever they tell them make them get so afraid for even mention the truth out of their mouth. But somebody are going to utter it to before them leave this earth. Somebody going to get this information because the information dead there, you know. Somebody in Jamaica have the real information. I'm not talking about no politician. I'm not talking about a regular old man or an old woman. Have the information right now. And she had dying to book up the right soul to reveal this thing to. Believe, you know. This information will never go to the grave with somebody person who have the information of what really take place in Jamaica and why the first ancestors them, the great grandfather, why them so silent and the real history about Jamaica. Why? Because as me I say, you have old people in Jamaica when them 90 or 100. Them know the real history about Jamaica. But these people use something to bring such a fear to them from talk the truth. That even till now, a lot of old people are can't guard and grave. But the universe are going to allow this information to go to a young ear. May I talk some things that some people don't understand right now, you know. But may I say, the real truth about Jamaica, Atlantis, some old people, they in some rural place right now, are wait on the right soul to pass off this information to, because everything what them telling about Jamaica at school is a lie. Is a lie. Yeah, man, is a lie. Everything what them telling about Jamaica is a lie. Don't believe nothing what them telling about Jamaica. And don't accept nothing about the matter about the Jamaican them was a slave. Don't accept this rubbish. Because it a day me die work, you know. I'm tell you some work with be white people. And I make them know say me is not a Jamaican or we can hold conversation about anything. Because I make them know from early I would say most of the things them what them say about we the African, I just somebody say it. But we don't have to accept it, so nothing what them say about we. If it's true me not accept it, me can talk with them about anything. So me and them a reason, and we a reason about slavery. Come tell some America would be a white people. And me I tell them say slavery never exists. It is a lie. And them look for me good. And I say, it's a lie, never exists, you know. And I say, just look for me and you right now. Look how me big and hench. You could have think in yourself right now, say you want to put fight to me. Me say, my life right now, show me say, the only thing when I use for match up with me, I one time I build this weapon of mass destruction, as in gun and bomb and them something there. But me say, in at the time one time, when I paint this narrative, say, them a sell slave from Africa and a scatter across the world. I say, that is a lie. That couldn't happen. I say, I couldn't manage we. Because at the end of the day, we are more in numbers than Uno. So this thing, this myth about just selling slave, I say that is lie. I say that is lie. I say you can't prove that. And I say yeah, but it did you can't go look on enough documents. I said come on now. If you are gonna tell me about proof and are gonna send me to some guy who create a documentary and put on cassette or DVD and say that is, I say you have to come better than that. I say you can't tell me about which documentary for go watch. What them put in at the television and tell you, oh, these are the proofs say slavery did exist or selling slave did exist. I say it never exists. I say it never exists. I say most of these photos where them show no when time our ancestors, our mothers them, ancestors, the mothers them, when them draw some picture with these mothers, with them kids strap on them and them in the field. It wasn't no cane field as one want make it look like. I said no, this was our life because we never have nobody a brainwash to pick them from them 3 or 4 year old. So ancestors them used to have them pitney strap on them in the farm. When they look at things them do in the farm, so the pitney I learn me say a phone system come destroy that. But we say no put with you slavery and I say no. I say what me can say no encounter with African as one want call we African. No encounter is all about thieving, stealing. And I tell you, say some white people American and this man them reason, but me say like whole history is all about stealing. Me say whole entire history is about thieving. I say, which part I'm going to stay now for a colonize? I say, I'm not colonize nothing. No come around, come thief. Thief. And all the thing I do, the whole history of thieving. And destroy modern technology. And I reintroduce it like a phone with it. But una have the blueprint. Like these are the conversations I raise with my co-worker. Them I tell you my co-worker them I'll be a white people them I work with. But these are the type of conversations I'm hold with them. I make them know. So I understand what go on, man. And I make them know, say, yo, this thing about racism and that's racist. I say, I don't understand racism. I say, I don't understand this. I say, more than like if you explain it to me because I don't understand what is racism. So racism don't mean nothing to me because I don't understand what it means. Because there's no such thing as racism. I say, all of these things, them created for just cause confusion. I say even like them I talk about nigger and something. I say a white somebody can call me nigger, I feel offended. Because at the end of the day, you can't name me. You can't give me one name for me feel offended about one name when you decide to give me. That is not my name. So I know say you not talk I know me I talk to. So you know go for me. So a lot of things I say, you can't call me nigga and if he say me I go upset. No. I say there's nothing you can say to me from upset because I know the truth. I say I know the truth, you know. And I say, you have most of the conversation we can talk about, we're so sensitive, but don't know if you can handle it. But the only thing you always talk about, I go banana boat and slave. And I say that outdated. But the real truth, if I lick you with the real truth, you're not going to manage it. But I say, I understand. I understand. So one time I work and feel powerful as a melanated king. I work with this type of power. I understand an authority. Yeah. Because I know. And you see when you know, you change your mindset and how you look on things. When you know, it make you become powerful. Your mindset. The way how you think. Saying? So see because I know there's nothing a next race can tell me for offend me. Because I know the truth. I know the truth. But hear what you say.
Jagan them have upon it, father. Father, me don't want. Father, we need the help, father. Jamaica need the help, father. We need to run for Prime Minister, father. Another thing, father, about me Jagan them, father. You see Jamaica College, father. See them have one of me Jagan over here, so father, and I tell me be foolishness. But I say Charles Jacks come to Jamaica and make college, father. Father, see the red cross upon it, too, father. That must mean, say, father, this Jagan is Drax. Yes, father, was one of the Jagan them where them want to say a mythical creature, father. Him name Jax, father. I know about him. Go look him up, father. See him Jaxal where they are watch his side. They say, yeah, father, run away, be wherever, father. I see him Dragon, father. Mr. Buchanan, this someone I represent for him nowadays, father. You see me? So me need to run for Prime Minister, father. Father told me see it. If you not run for Prime Minister, me now go get back no Dragon, you see me? And them will continue to charge people for what them do, father. Because, father, if them do all of them, broke all of them up there and them do all of them capital murder there and something, father, them no should get charged, or them a charge people and them not charge. Them now have to take your first charge before we can get charged, father. When them all get charged, father. At this point, this the Prime Minister look like right now, you see me? So everybody can just go and go step down, whether I want to like it or not. I'm alone can look like him can help right now, you see me? I'm alone, Mr. Release up a Pharaoh, make a Pharaoh walk. Him release all the emperor, make a emperor walk, you see me? Man them with this money release and a normal people. With all that being said, me understand the context matters, you see me, father? But everything when me report are things when me been seeing and you understand, and me just a beg your father. Take a minute out of your day and try to run for Prime Minister, please. You see me? Chieftain, car boss, Emperor of Jamaica. I'm out.
Yeah, this is how him feel. I'm just a talk to how him feel. See me, David? Yeah, I'm going to talk to how him feel. But, with them say, everybody entitled to them opinion. Oh. But as me I say, Andrew Holness can't stay in Jamaica. I have something else I want to show you. This is the third term.
Fourth term activate in Ocho Rios.
All the people them selling in the market, the hustler them will jump up and talk about Rary. Fourth term, you know, no big bumbo clot. All the local business, watch out, they do people them will hustle, mash up them business, everything. This them vote for. Pussy them. See how they enough? See big truck where them come with take up the people them things. Look and save a life. Bumbo clot. Welcome to watch you, no blood clot, you know.
Fourth.
So, when the people them are going to say, the King's Guard group up against you again, just like in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. Only to see the police them group up against you again, because them no longer at the jail safe again, you know. Them gonna be the King's Guard. So them group up against you again to keep you in line. Cause remember, the police supposed to know today. Them did create to keep you in line. First, them never did name no police. Them never name no police, you know. A further down, them changed to the jail safe, you know. For trick way. Them change the original name and what them all about. For trick way. But really and truly, them never did it for protect and serve we. Them always there to keep we in line, for obey to the king orders, the queen orders. That did them purpose. All the time, all this time. I'm talking about the JCF for protect and serve. Protect and serve, but protect and serve who? And protect what? Because only thing Mr. Police protecting in Jamaica is the property with them, this so-called government property. Allow me I tell police protect on the yard. The owner for protect on the yard. Police come protect on a business place. The owner for protect on a business place. But yet they say them come for protect and serve. No government building alone is the police protect. No politician alone is the police protect. One just pray these things. The police force from day one never did that for help we. The police force from day one never did it for help we. It never designed for help we. No entirely never designed for help we. It was designed to keep we in line. And because the reset a come and them want trap we again. I'm telling the Jamaican people, this digital thing when Andrew come with, you don't have to take it. You can go live back, you can be back on the indigenous people. Don't take no digital ID from Andrew. That is why no old ID expire. So you is a free man and free woman today. You is a free man and free woman today. No matter how them want change up the government institution, don't watch that. You is a free man and free woman because you don't have a valid ID. You do not have a valid ID. Them only allow you to use the expire ID and see if them can trap you again in this new contract where them want to sign. Every Jamaican free. Remember from last year, I tell them so free. And Andrew Holness want fine. Remember, he did say in a last year before last, remember them did want, when them just come up with this NIDS thing, remember them did want prison, you know, and say 100,000 fine, you know, if you don't want to take the NIDS, you know, remember? Intimidation. And but me tell you, say, you're free. A lot of people don't understand because too much ego. All on the ID you have in Jamaica, you check them and see if they don't expire. That is why them want to sign a new contract. Every Jamaican free right now. You can do what? You can don't go back in a no contract with Jamaica. You know hear me I say? You don't have to sign back a next contract with the corporation Jamaica. Because the corporation Jamaica digitalize them system pa uno. Them change on them system pa uno. As me I say, if you live in Jamaica, look upon an ID and see when it expire. Or look upon an ID and see if it not expire. Go check on the ID and see if them not expire. Because the contract done. Only did sign with Jamaica. The contract done. This digital thing now is a new contract Andrew wanting to sign with somebody different. What Andrew One is supposed to do, him should have hand over back the land to the people them, you know. But him said the people them still asleep. So him and the powers that be want to put back the Jamaican people them on the market, the stock market. And this digital currency. Jamaican people stay far from this digital currency. And go look and go live back like original people of Jamaica. You do not sign any more contract with the corporation Jamaica. Because the corporation Jamaica is no more the corporation one didn't know. The corporation Jamaica changed from its original purpose. It is a dummy figurehead right now want to trap in this digital system where I go operate by the World Bank. Because remember, AJ Banker did come to Jamaica. In third day in the office, in first time visiting Jamaica, the World Bank president come and talk about education, the economics, and digital currency, and agriculture. And you remember, when we say one hurricane can destroy the GDP in double digit, and everything when you say destroy in a couple hours. And him come in Jamaica and talk about him want to digitalize the government and the citizen. Jamaican citizen, do not hand over no entire right to the World Bank. Who the fuck is the World Bank? If you want to have control over you. First time I did, the government them and them tangle up. But the World Bank now want to trap all the Jamaican citizen. AJ Banker first come. What about Jamaica? Why the World Bank president? Out of all the year the World Bank created, nobody from the World Bank never think it so them to visit Jamaica. But all of a sudden now, the World Bank visit Jamaica because they know about the aisle, so they want to get the whole government and the people them on this digital currency. Lend Jamaica one hold for money, but Jamaica now can pay off to the deal with them our set. So the World Bank now get to take over the aisle and decide where him to do with the aisle. So Jamaican people don't sign back no contract with Jamaica. Don't sign no more contract back with Jamaica. Yeah, man. These things want to fix. This thing we don't want to create something new. So if you don't have sense, don't sign no contract with Jamaica. And if you don't sign no contract with Jamaica, don't you think Andrew don't have no control over you? Likewise, the King's Guard will further name themselves the JCF. If you don't sign no contract with them, The police and the JDF can't talk to you. You are not their subject anymore. The only time the JCF can talk to you and the JDF, if you not go sign back this contract with Jamaica. But if you don't sign back this contract, the JCF can't talk to you, the JDF can't talk to you. Andrew Jones and nobody in the parliament can't talk to you. Because you don't sign back the contract. You have to know these things. This digital contract when they want to sign, you don't have to sign it. And nobody can say nothing to you. You're free if you don't sign back this contract. That is why you see them come around and try everything at them power for you to sign back this contract. You're free. Check on your ID. I say when it expire. I say if it not expire already. Check on your ID. Remember the government they tell you say them still allow you to use the ID, you know. Because them creating a new ID system. Remember? When the ID them did expire, what them telling us say? Them are going to roll out to a new ID. And it did delay. And them telling us say you still can use the ID even though it expire. And remember, check it and see if they not expire. Most of them use expire ID and then go to the permission to still use it. Just check it. Where did Marcia? I'm not check it. Yeah man, I hit man, Ganjo. Just check your ID. Most of the ID is supposed to expire. But it still can use. Because you don't have a contract with the corporation Jamaica. Right now, you don't have a contract. It's only because you don't know why you not comply with them. Because none of them have no more contract. So if you don't have no more contract with them, him can't tell them about on the land, you know. Because when you sign back the contract, when you give them back right to Jamaica, the property them and Andrew Jones claim, if you don't sign back this contract, you give them back the right to the property of Jamaica. If you don't sign back the contract, you be back, you indigenous, you become back indigenous Jamaican. If you don't take this digital currency, you indigenous Jamaican. So that the island of phone again. Because you don't sign back no contract with the corporation Jamaica to continue hang on the business and phone on behalf. Because what Jamaica do, you know, I do no business phone and phone on behalf, you know. Because the contract I want to sign with them. So if you don't take them ID, them don't have no talk over you. And check. Everybody who did that make rules and law. And because I don't know why them did it. So if you withdraw from them, all of them work is none and void. All of them work is none and void. So I want to look on this thing enough way because my back is against the wall. So I say you have to take time and draw your hand out of fire, out of hog mouth, out of dog mouth. So my advice to Jamaican people, don't sign no digital contract with the corporation. Do not sign any digital contract with them. Because if you don't do it, you can't go buy and sell without the mark. And that's how you're not going to know, say, this digital system is really the mark of the beast. That's how I'm not going to know this system. Remember how much time I'm trying to chop on this system. Them only want to go no money. I say the only way you can get the money is if you not take this digital thing in it. And this digital system, the amount of information they want about you. You open your eye. This is no different from the pandemic, you know. This thing where you see them going with now is no different from the pandemic. You have to wise. And the pastor them not talk because the church the church get tricked. Even the church, them way in Jamaica and in the world get tricked. Because I don't hear no church come out and I talk about this digital system and I make them know say it is the mark of the beast. When I hear them talk in a Revelation say you can't buy and sell without the mark. You can't buy and sell without the digital currency. You can't do nothing without the government is approve of it. Nothing at all. You can't do. So you have to know these things. So under no circumstances, you sign back a contract with this Jamaica, the corporation Jamaica. And you hold out. If you don't believe me, you go and hold out for a bit. Go and hold out for a bit. And see what me I tell you now. You don't sign no contract with this corporation for them digital currency in Jamaica. I want to see say if everything in Jamaica now go stop. Then can't go move forward. Jamaica go pause. So if you're a Jamaican in absence, do you really want to give the government so much control over your finance, over your life, what you buy, much time a week you buy that? Come on now. We don't need no government to have so much information about we. We never bargain for this. Them take time to change them plan. Or what them set out to be. Them take time and change it right in front of our eye. I want to use style to get with to accept it. When wake up. When wake up. The contract we and them did sign, them want to change it, and the contract what we sign still remain the same. But them want to do things different with the same old contract what we sign with them. And we are say hell no to that. We are say it is easier if you don't want to turn money in a digital currency. We the citizens say it is easier we trade with food. Where you produce, you sell. We now use food as the money now. Yeah, we use food. Well, just like in the beginning, we want to care back to the beginning because the powers that be get confused. And I do madness and expect we know to carry along with these madness that them are going with. It not gonna work. So I better not make we start trade back with food. Make we start go do back trading with what we used to use back in the days. Yeah man. So all of these top country, when you send out to the citizen, go do farming if you can't do farming. Or if you can't farm nothing, you just farm food and dead if you're hungry. And cut out this crap about world but developed country. Because most of these so-called developed country, it is really a third world country because everything will be a second-hand food and eat. And processed food. So it is a brainwash to make you think lesser of the country we live in. We are producing and eat fresh organic food. Country we are eat second-hand processed GMO food. I call themselves first world country. And when see a back way, it is a trick and a lie from the pit of hell. No big country where eat second-hand food, processed food, food where them have to full up with preservative. Can't claim first world. Because you not eat fresh food. You not eat from the farm to the plate. So if you not eat from the farm to the plate, you can't call yourself first world. You're second-hand. No first boy, you can't feed yourself and eat organic food, proper organic food, so you can't claim first world country. It is a lie from the pit of hell. So these are the things that these people use and trick people. Make people left their first world country and come in a third world country because it's full with open light and vehicle and electronics. Light, vehicle and electronics. And say this is first world country. With only difference between this country, this so-called first world country, is light and electronics. A whole heap of light, electronics and Baba Green. But check how them eat. Be a second-hand food. Be a processed food. Check, just do the maths. And you will live amongst nature. I live free amongst nature. Look how Jamaica life nice. You don't have to have a dollar. You live side of the river, you catch 2 fish. You cut toast, pop chai or callaloo. You get some coconut. You cook down, run down. When you're tired to cook down, run down, you make a coconut oil to fry your fish. You make a crayfish soup. You make a fish tea. Eat a steamed veg. If you like rice, you can plant it. You can make your own flour. You can make your own cornmeal. When my little boy I grew up, and my grandmother make shit for her own cornmeal. Because I used to have to grate the corn. When you grate the corn, you know, I make porridge with the corn that we grate, you know. The one you can buy from shop, when you taste, you can taste your imitation cornmeal, you know, to the one where your grandmother, your cornfield, you get the corn and it get dry. And you grate the corn there and get it in the dust. You can make porridge there, you can use cook your flour. When you taste them, the corn porridge, you know, brother, and then with them I grew up, you know. And you never used to cost no money. I know the living when it cost no money, you know. I know living when it cost $1 for live and you eat good. Yeah, man. Eat good. So we now make the matrix trick way. None at all we now make the matrix trick way. So as me I say, we not steer far from them if you no can with them digital thing. Yeah, man. If it not work, how you did bargain for? Just don't go them work because them do something where you is not agree off. So you just don't go them work, they have to change. Remember, you know, them have more lose than honey, you know. Just don't go them work, man. Just do it. Don't go them work. Anyway, listen this here.
Every day above ground is a blessing, chat. And chat.
Another one them want to hear another one, yeah.
What's happening with the CPU or Samoa agreement is crazy.
So a lot has been going on related to the ACP-EU agreement, and you would recall that 1 year ago, the Minister of Foreign Affairs actually called into an education town hall after I asked a very important question related to the agreement and the impact on our children and the kind of perverted content that they wanted to teach our children, which would caught them and keep them out of school before. Check out what happened then.
I'm sorry to intervene, but while the comment was being made, the Minister of Foreign Affairs was actually listening, and she wrote to us and said that Jamaica is not going to be a party to any such thing to influence our children in any such way.
That was the assurance she gave me when I spoke to her. So I'm glad that she was listening and was able to respond.
Well, thanks, Prime Minister. I'm also glad that she was listening and was able to respond, and I'm glad that she had told you before that she wasn't going to sign. Now, they still seem as though they were going to sign the agreement. However, the Friday before the November 15 date for signing the ACP-EU agreement, after the JCHS applied a whole lot of pressure, they decided that they would delay signing. Now, the minister did say that the government was satisfied that the language of the text in the ACP-EU agreement would not supersede Jamaica's domestic legislation, that it would not go against our laws, and that the government was fully committed to protecting the interests of Jamaica and Jamaicans with the laws of Jamaica as our guide. Now, something interesting actually followed. So in a mad rush, after the minister said that she would be delaying signing the ACP-EU treaty, Carol Narcisse put out this huge amount of effort to create this document to get persons to sign on to say the government should sign this treaty. 15 organizations signed and 21 individuals. A whole lot of them are verifiably pro-trans, pro-LGBT, and pro-abortion organizations and people. Second on this list, Diana Fox, University Director at Institute for Gender and Development Studies. We know that she's pro-LGBT, and the Institute for Gender and Development Studies itself, UWI-MONA, is first on this list. They are the ones that are promoting the UWI gender policy. So in a way, this would really be Diana Fox forcing this transgender policy at the University of the West Indies. But she is for the ACP-EU agreement, which has nothing to do with transgenderism, right? I wanted to paint it plainly for you. This is what is going on. And I hope the government doesn't fall for it because it makes no sense.
I'm from Transwave, and I believe in trans rights. I want the government to sign the ACP-EU agreement because it won't affect trans rights.
I'm from Caribbean vulnerable communities and Jamaicans for Justice. We did this horrible comprehensive sexuality education thing and there was a huge drama. We love CSE and we actually want the government to sign the ACP-EU treaty because we're definitely not lining up to go back into the schools with comprehensive sexuality education. Please sign it. You can trust us.
Hi, I'm from We Change, and we're super pro-abortion, and we want the government to sign the ACP-EU agreement because, well, it's not going to affect anything about abortion.
Hey, I'm from JFLAG, that's Jamaica Forum for Lesbians, All Sexuals and Gays, rebranded to Equality for All Foundation Jamaica, who we're super into LGBT rights, and we want to make sure that the whole Jamaica is one big rights-fighting country. But guess what? We want you, our country, to sign the ACP-EU agreement because it has nothing at all to do with homosexual, lesbians, gays, transgender rights. I mean, yeah.
If it's not about those things, why do they care so much? The Christians are concerned and the LGBT, trans, abortion people are very concerned. One thing is for sure, the government can no longer say that the ACP-EU treaty has nothing to do with trans, LGBT or abortion rights because all of them came out and were super concerned in a mad rush. If the government signs the ACP-EU treaty as is, they should be treated as an LGBT, trans and abortion loving government. And if they don't sign the ACP-EU treaty or they enter reservations protecting our sovereignty, protecting our families, protecting our culture and our values, then they should be treated as a pro-family government. The people of Jamaica are watching closely. This thing is gonna guide us for 20 years of national life. That's a whole generation. We will hold our government accountable. So let's see what you're gonna do. Big up.
Like, share, and comment.
But you know, say, the government sign it. So this thing when we sign the Samoa agreement of a 20 year, you know. So we batted them, we batted these politicians lick and fucking about in Jamaica, left it up God. But look boy, these politicians are going to fuck off in Jamaica, left it up God. How them a batty boy come out, left it up God. Labour right? Uno man them soon come out pa uno. The whole of Jamaica and the wider world soon see what uno really a fight for. All the artists boy will say, die do. We soon see why I'm that campaign so hard. Because this Samoa agreement to Andrew only signed give them the right to march in Jamaica. With this thing I like it normal. But let me tell Andrew, this thing can never normalize in Jamaica. And anybody feel like say, you don't want to try out this new type of lifestyle and feel say Andrew can protect you. You don't think again because you know we don't want it in Jamaica. More want to listen to the conversation. Yeah.
European Parliament's instructions to their negotiators in 2018, they insisted that there must be in the human rights mandate of the ACP agreement must explicitly include freedom from discrimination on sexual orientation and gender identity, which, by the way, is not accepted. There's no international consensus. Let me finish, please.
Yes.
There's no international consensus accepting those words in any international forum.
Right.
Because
however,
it speaks to the LGBT.
are not in the document to be signed. So let's be clear. Let's represent properly and
that's
accurately.
what I'm doing, Ms. Narcisse.
It's not in the document. But anyway.
Can I finish my point, please?
Wait 1 second.
But I haven't finished making my
point.
The
issue is the issue of discrimination. Is the coalition advocating that there are some citizens of Jamaica with whom they may have a disagreement about what choices they make in their lives, what expression they have as human beings? Are they suggesting that the Jamaican government should explicitly disagree with a call to non-discrimination against anyone?
Allow her to. Right, and we've never ever said that, because the person that she's referring to, the LGBT community, we have always said that they enjoy the same human rights and freedoms that you and I enjoy, and have always done so. But the advocacy of the LGBT activist is to add new rights that actually undermine existing freedoms that you and I have.
Tell me exactly what you want.
So what we have said to Foreign Affairs for the last 27 months, can you please say exactly what these words mean? We know what the EU intends. We know what they have said in their various resolutions and policy documents. What do you...
This girl will talk on behalf of Andrew Holness. Let me tell you this, lady. You see, if your husband and Andrew Holness decides that they want to fuck bottom, we are going to discriminate them. We're going to discriminate them. This new type of a life, we don't want to project on the youth. Then we're going to discriminate these people. And nothing will stop with. In Jamaica, they're free to do it elsewhere, you know. I don't have a problem with them elsewhere, but you see, in Jamaica, my born land, I have a problem with it. It is unacceptable. And if Andrew or your husband, ma'am, want to try this thing, we're going to burn it out. It is unacceptable. No abomination around here. So, lady, we attack on behalf of the rainbow community. Go and name some shit and dead.
Understand these words to mean. Was there an agreement in our meeting of a mind? If what you say conflicts with what your partner has said, where is the public statement that this is not going to be brought into Jamaican law and policy, and that clarity? Can I just add one other point where we made mention of what happened in 2012 with the HFLE? Comprehensive sexuality education is a sexualizing curriculum. And this was what happened in 2012 when the ministry then rewrote the curriculum in order to not have CSC. This agreement wants countries to bring it back in. And we asked Foreign Affairs, what are you going to do to safeguard the curriculum so that Jamaican children are not required under international agreement to be taught this sexualizing grooming material? So, and I noticed that your petition is absolutely silent on that. Are you in support of CSC coming back into the school curriculum?
In Jamaica, our children are involved in sexual activity from the age of 13, 14. Who and where should they go for accurate information, for age-appropriate information, for information with which they can make good decisions about their lives? And health and family life curriculum is just such an opportunity and a space for accurate information to these 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds who we may want to bury our heads in the sand, are sexually active and have very limited knowledge of the appropriate things to do. So this is what the curriculum is trying to do. But let me just say very quickly.
That's not true.
Let me just say very quickly. There is nothing coercive in the Samoa Agreement. It is the latest in a series of agreements that Jamaica has signed and other ACP countries, 79 ACP countries.
So I want to ask this, Carol,
over decades,
we're running out of time.
Over decades,
Philip,
nothing new.
What would work for you? Are you suggesting, it sounds to me, like you want some kind of a position statement?
Philippa wants us to renege on the agreement Jamaica has signed.
Hold on, Carol.
Jamaica has signed the agreement.
I think they're putting words in her mouth. I'm asking Philippa, is it that you're saying you would like a position statement from the ministry to say, these are what the terms mean to us, and this is what we're agreeing to.
Right.
And if that is so, Carol, what's wrong with the position statement?
Well, the position statements are articulated in all the programs of action to which Jamaica is a signatory.
To say, we are signatory, this is what we have agreed to, and here is a statement to say this is what we are agreeing to.
But the statement on what we are agreeing to is well documented in the draft text, which Jamaica, by the way, has been a part of the negotiations for the last 3 years and has been part of the negotiations for the last 40 years. So unless we're saying that our government
that we're going to sign,
we're
signing based on the past 3 years, that this is what it means.
Well, what Philippa and her colleagues would like us to say is that we will not sign something that says that we will acknowledge the human rights of our LGBT community. They want them to explicitly say that.
Is that what
they want them to explicitly? Okay.
No, we clearly said this is what these words mean. That's what we're asking. We know that these words are subject to controversial interpretations.
But there are no such words in the document.
But they are, Carol.
No, they are
not. I have a copy of the agreement here. You want me to point it out and show you where the words are?
What?
The words, no, non-discrimination, gender, hate speech, sexual reproductive health and rights.
So are you proposing that gender discrimination is appropriate?
What is gender? Is it male and female, or is it men who feel that they're women and women who feel that they're men? That is how the European Union interprets it. Is that how we interpret it in Jamaica?
No, it's not. That's why we have our own laws.
That's why we're asking the Jamaican government to state clearly, this is what we understand the words to mean, this is what our negotiating partner says the words mean, this is the position that we stand. It's just clarity.
I have one more question. If you could answer, because the signing should take place today.
Actually, it was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Yeah, there are 18 hours ahead.
So can we sign still?
Well, they haven't. And Jamaica is not alone.
Can we
yes. There's still an open period within which they can sign, certainly. Yeah. But all we're asking is for the government to state very clearly, this is what we understand these words to mean. Yeah. This is what they have said the words to mean. There's no meeting of minds on this. We can proceed on the agreement, which is beneficial to our countries, but we will not have this be introduced into law and policy and the school curriculum.
Carol, you have a quick last word.
Right. There is nothing in the agreement that gets automatically introduced into law in any individual country. Each individual country retains its sovereignty. It is a broad framework that sets out what we hope will be the way we will live in the world, that allows every single citizen of the world to not be discriminated against, to not be excluded from education, employment, you name it.
Yes. We have to go. Time has gone. But I want to say, never as the last word, I want to say thank you both for being as passionate as you are about your point, because this is what we need, discussion and debate in Jamaica to move forward. Thank you.
Thanks for the opportunity.
By the way, I'm reading here that some organizations in Jamaica have said sign, Institute for Gender and Development Studies at UE, Jamaica Environment Trust, Jamaicans for Justice, Jamaican Aid Support for Life, Jamaica Community of Positive Women, Jamaica Network of Positives, Caribbean Vulnerable Communities Coalition, Eve for Life. A lot of them have said yes. So
right. Well, the NGO. The JCHS and 7 NGOs also represent hundreds of thousands of Jamaican citizens.
That's what
thank you.
Advocacy Officer, Jamaica Coalition for a Healthy Society, Ms. Philippa Davis, and Civil Society Advocate, Ms. Karen.
So, on a year for yourself, on a one glass, this is say, Andrew wants a fish, you know. Yeah, man. But we ask Andrew that question now. Your thief and principal friend, Andrew, what happened to her? We thief people their money at Bernard Lodge. What happened to her? Your thief and teacher, principal friend.
Do you recall or remember the name Sulin Ward Brown? A principal of a school in Olympic Gardens, West Central St. Andrew, the constituency of Prime Minister Craveney. She was implicated in the Clifton land fiasco, where they went and bulldozed the houses down, and we were told that those lands that they were trying to reclaim
was owned by one of the main speakers of the House of Parliament. That's what this says. I don't know. Now, Mrs. Ward Brown was accused or charged with collecting money from prospective homeowners for plots of lands in Clifton that wasn't owned by her legally. Amounts between 4 million and 7 million Jamaican dollars. She was charged under multiple statutes of the laws of the country. Proceeds of Crime Act, Fraudulent Transactions Special Provisions Act, and Conspiracy to Defraud. Wait, how come it's been a year about her recently? Her case just disappeared? No court date, no nothing. She was arrested, and then I think she was given $2 million bail, and she had to report to the courts twice per week or something like that. But then it just went silent, dead, not a word. Can somebody please update me on what is happening with that case and Mrs.
Would I like for know too? Brown. Not like to know.
Because
would I like for know what happened to her?
One, they should be heading
to jail.
Down there. Update me, please.
So Andrew, want to the thieving teach a girl. We robbing people them out of their money at burn and lodge. Want to the thieving teach a girlfriend. When me feel say Andrew and a woman the thief people their money at burn and lodge, you know. Me feel say Andrew Honest is behind it. Andrew a thief, you know, we can't put nothing past the dirty fucker, you know. Andrew is a thief. At the 13, the pussy I got caught for taxpayer money. So all the labor right them a shut off on no thinking mouth. On no drop dead jankro. On no thieving leader. I got caught for thief taxpayer money. That fucking jankro. Yeah man, brawling. Watch out man. This is where me I go close it off till look more because them I got parliament look more. If we go table the IC report. Them I got parliament. So I want to see what I go on. Look more. You see me, David? Yeah, man. I want to see what I go on. Look more. So, one Talking Mind TV I play, man. Saying, would I never told. So I'm going to start this from the top. Big up on yourself. Love and love alone. You hear that? So my mind is pussy. How I play. Because I come like some of them have amnesia. How I talk.
Well, this is the original Talk Your Mind TV. I'm Crazy J representing every time. Talk Your Mind, make them know. I'm Mr. Circle, talk your mind because you come for chat it up. Chat about Jamaica when the government mash up. Circle, talk your mind because you're well dangerous. I say corruption, I lick and italic and italic. Me say corruption, I lick, talk your mind, talk it. Me say corruption, I lick and italic and italic. Me say corruption, I lick, talk your mind, talk it. Hey, when corruption thing it a go stop. This a government a can't win back. SSL big E that thing that. You better bring back the 5 laptop. Investigation we want know that. Mine a your name dep on the top. So me say man why you a try hide that. Me say corruption a kick and it a kick and it a kick. Me say corruption a kick, talk your mind, talk it. Me say corruption a kick and it a kick and it a kick. Me say corruption a kick, talk your mind, talk it. Me say talk your mind because the place want fix. Now have no money for go in a market. Can't afford medication if you feel sick. Go hospital you have to pay for the trip. All Sergeant Brown get fed up at it. When rain start fall and the roof start drip. Statement for write and him can't write it. Hey Jamaica no come listen this. The fireman said them want more equip. When the fire start, them not have nothing for out it. Me say corruption a kick a it a kick a it a kick. Me say corruption a kick talk your mind talk it. Me say corruption a kick a it a it a it a kick. Me say corruption a kick talk.
Barbara, big up yourself, you know. Yeah, man, until look more. The word is love here. Look more at Parliament. Running a good look more. More of see when them come with look more in a Parliament, so I get myself in order for Parliament look more. So right now I'm gonna bring my son go half license because my bother me for him come from school. So I'm gonna bring him go the half license. So I'm gonna bring my son the half license and I might get him a water gun. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get my son a water gun today. I wanna see if Harris Chang, I go send him police, them come lock me up. Give me 15 years for a water gun. I go and buy a water gun, look more. Andrew, I'm going to buy a water gun. Hear me, brother?
Talk Your Mind TV, what you mean? The artist news, artist review, are the baddest TV channel right across the world globe. Watch this, the man, Talk Your Mind TV. Watching the man, them are hot up TikTok. Talk Your Mind TV, them are hot up Facebook. Talk Your Mind TV, them are hot up Instagram. Talk Your Mind TV, hot on YouTube. Talk Your Mind TV, all over the globe. From your love, Talk Your Mind TV, but me say God oh God. Don't subscribe to Talk Your Mind TV and say God oh God. Don't press the like button for Talk Your Mind TV and say God oh God. Say God upon them. I watch this now share. I like Talk Your Mind TV. You over there.
Never I've been seeing this yet. I dare you before my meeting take and we never see it.
Yeah, please subscribe. Yeah, you pretty yeah, me please, me I beg you subscribe. Yes, and you in the city, yeah, we I beg you like. Yeah, touch the share button.
Look, I gotta set up my WhatsApp number. Just take it down and just text me. I know say you send a bit of here. Yeah? Yeah, man, look on.